JP Morgan's Michelle says public credit markets look solid. Minutes away now from the main event, where we get the US interest rate decision. Forecast is for a 25 base point cut to 3.75% from 4%. We get the FMC summary of economic projections and the rate statement. Fed median rate forecast for the next 3 years forecast 3.125%, unchanged from the prior. Fed median rate forecast for current is 3.625%, unchanged from the prior. Fed median rate forecast for next year unchanged at 3.375%. Fed median rate cast for the next 2 years also unchanged at 3.125%. And the Fed median rate forecast for long run is 3.125%, prior 3%. So also just looking at some of the ranges then as well. So for the current year, the range is 4.125% to 3.625%. For the next year, the range goes to 3.875% to 2.375%. For 2 years, 3.875% high range and low end of 2.125%. Fed median forecast rate for 3 years ahead with high range of 3.65% to 2.125%. And for the long run, the range is 3.625% to 2.125%. At the same time, we get the Fed budget balance, and also Trump is due to host a round table.
I gotta figure this out. 2 seconds. Hello. Hello.
JP Morgan's Michelle says that I'm expecting bull markets into year end. So reminder for the federal budget balance forecasts is for minus 195 billion,
2300,
minus
nice.
284 billion.
You know what I've noticed? You actually do a little better in the chop. Hello. I wonder if it's from because you kind of like put your stop loss, or maybe you take profit early, something. I can't just put my finger on it. I might full port one of these fucking accounts today. At open. It's only $20.
So just a reminder for Trump, there's no live video that we can find for the event. Usually there is. Obviously, if we do find it, we'll pop it on the feed for you.
He said, I agree. I think it's because I'm scared of it falling and move my stop loss up too quick.
Associate General's US Rate Strategy Head, Rajappa, says that
yeah,
Powell is
that's
setting
what I
the
think it
stage
is.
for next year.
You're protecting yourself, but that chop is actually giving you more. I noticed that too, because you want me to like put my stop loss in, but I'm like, I can't put it in yet. Well, I can always put it in, you know that. That sounds really weird. But sometimes I can't drag it into take profit yet.
Rajappa added the expectation is for a hawkish cut.
Mr. Bob. I think I'm gonna full port one at 2. Not too bad. It was a little choppy this morning. Still made almost 2 G's, and then we took a break because we knew it was gonna get sloppy around here. This one was a good one too, and I fucking missed it.
TV. We'll pop out the link for you.
This was a perfect trade. Toll Collector, anchors with a lower
Rajaput
high,
adds at risks
bang.
in
But
environments
there wasn't that
where
much
Fed is
fucking
biased
room on
to
that.
ease. Also, 5 minutes away now until we get the rate decision. Forecast is for a 25 base point cut to 3.75% compared to the prior 4%. Get the FMC summary of economic projections and the rate statement. Fed median rate forecast for the next 3 years unchanged from the prior 3.125%. Median rate forecast for current year unchanged at 3.625%. Median rate forecast for next year unchanged at 3.375%. A median rate forecast for next 2 years unchanged at 3.125%. And then finally, the rate forecast for the long run at 3.125%, prior 3%.
Those are valid trades.
Rajaput adds a bias ultimately toward lower yields heading to year end.
What's up, man? We just popped on now. We're gonna thinking about full porting one of these. What do you guys think? Up or down? It's only $20.
US Commerce Department says it will release an updated estimate of US Q3 GDP on January 22nd.
I don't want to get in fucking trouble for hedging. You think they can
JP
hedge?
Morgan
You
Michelle
think you get in
says
trouble
that
for
the Fed will
hedging?
absolutely keep growing its balance sheet.
I know live they do, but these the ones that I'm gonna do is a combine. Mr. Bastard, if you want to turn me off on Discord, you just gotta go hit the hang up button. That's it.
Associate Generals Rajappa says inflation may be more harder in the first half.
Because I see you still in there. I don't know if you meant to be in there or not. I know you're still learning Discord. Let's see. I kind of want to dump it too, right? Like, I want to do 10. Or we can buy the dip. Why do you think you're done? With Take Profit Trader. It makes gambling habits. What's wrong with the rules? Definitely in the mindset, Take Profit Trader. You have that, oh, you can take an unlimited amount out. It definitely made me want to go a little bit heavier than I would like. Why I stayed clear just a little bit until my head's a little better. Right now, Apex, same exact shit.
Generals Rajappa says the economy has been
You just
extraordinarily
gotta
strong.
take your time. Nah, that's fucked up.
US Commerce Department says advance release on Q4 GDP, originally set for January 29th, will be rescheduled.
All right, let's see. What do you guys think? Longer or short right now? I have one of these $20 accounts, $19 for the new Apex. I'm ready to gamble it.
Expectation is for a 25 base point cut to 3.75% from 4%.
Shorts? All right, how many should I do? 5 micros or 10? I'm gonna do 10, I think. I ain't no pissy.
You're behind the market.
Order filled.
If you're
All right, I'm in.
a real day trader, go real time and fast.
I'm in. Oh God, it's already $70. This is a gamble. Oh! Go down.
Cut, 25 base point cut, 25 base point cut to 3.75% as expected.
No.
Fed says it will begin Treasury bill purchasing on December 12th, and Fed medium projection maintains 25 base points of rate cuts in 2026.
I'm gonna cut one
Fed
more.
says Schmidt Goolsbee dissent in favor.
I'm in
of
20.
no
I'm
rate
in 20.
change. Fed will consider extent and timing of additional adjustments. Fed says it will buy
Fuck!
$50 billion of Treasury bills in
No!
the next 30 days. I'd seen some movement towards the downside on.
It didn't
the
close me. Damn it.
Treasury's holding gains after the
Yes.
expected Fed rate cut with dissent.
Holy
Let's see
fuck,
here
that
then,
ripped up.
Fed projections apply 25 base
Told
points of
you
rate
long.
cuts in 2026 and another 25 base points in 2027.
Yeah, I thought it wanted to go
Projections
down,
show
and it
wide
did.
divergence of views for appropriate path of rates in 2026 and
Yeah,
beyond.
FMOC, yeah.
Fed
I was
policymakers
willing
see
to lose that
4.4%
though,
unemployment
guys. I
rate
got
at the end
fucking.
of next year versus 4.4% in September projections. Policymakers see end 2026 PC inflation at 2.4% versus 2.6% in September. Core seen at 2.5% versus 2.6%. Policymakers see 2.3% GDP growth next year versus
cost me 20
1.8% in
bucks.
September, and they see longer run growth at 1.8%, unchanged from September. Fed median core PCE projections at 3% in 2025 and 2.5% in 2026. So Fed median view of Fed funds rate at the end of 2025 seen at 3.6% unchanged.
So no
from the prior.
surprise.
Median view Fed funds rate at the end of 2026 seen at 3.4% unchanged from the prior. Median view for 2027 seen at 3.1% unchanged from the prior. And median view of Fed funds rate at the end of 2023 at 3.1%.
How do I
also
take this out
unchanged
so it
from
doesn't look
prior.
like I'm fucking? That's my real
Fed
shit.
A Fed median view of Fed funds rate in the longer run at 3%, unchanged from the prior as well. So all those Fed median rate forecasts coming in as expected, except the longer run, which came in at 3% compared to lower than the expected 3.125%. US federal budget
I
balance
gotta buy one
minus
more.
173 billion, higher than the expected 190, higher than the expected minus 195.
But did you guys get excited though when it went down?
Also, the Fed ends operation.
Yeah, right. We
ends
always say that.
operational limit on
We
standing
ignore.
overnight.
We
repo
don't listen to our
operations.
dad, and then he's right.
The Fed says pace of future reserve management purchases likely significantly reduced. So also further from this, then the
Yeah, I want to gamble
Fed
one
are
more.
attentive to risk on both sides of dual mandate, and
That bad?
judges.
I want to go
downside
up right
risks
now.
to employment have risen. Fed will begin reserve management purchases of Treasury bills beginning December 12th. Treasury bill buying to be elevated for a few months. Uncertainty about the outlook remains elevated. Inflation has moved up from earlier in the year and remains somewhat elevated. Fed adds the economy has been expanding at a moderate pace. Job gains have slowed.
All right, we're in 10
unemployment rate
long.
Has edged up. Fed signals rate cut pause by adding extent and timing to describe its approach to additional adjustments to policy rate.
Shit.
So just
10
to
long
tally
and a
that the vote said
gamble.
A vote in favor of policy decision was 9-3, with Myron preferring half percentage point cut and Goolsbee and Schmidt preferring no change.
I'm going 20.
Order filled.
That didn't raise no bitch.
Seeing the S&P 500 did see a move towards the upside here, continuing to climb off of the back of the rate decision and the.
If
S&P.
I'm wrong, though, I'm fucked. It needs to rip up quick. No.
And the FMC rate statement and dot plot have been put on the feed for you to read through as well.
For those cells? It could have been souls. Come on. Gamble play, gamble play. Guys, hit those hearts for me real quick. Just give me like 15 each. Break
So
above this
Gabe
fair value,
Waters
got fucking
Michelle
rips
giving
it. Let's
a
go.
live review says Fed forecasts for economy seem to have a hawkish tilt.
Yeah, I gambled. I lost one, and now I'm gambling a second one. Apex is $20. I kind of want to take fucking 10 out. Only because if it fucking pulls back. You know how the live trailing drawdown works in this shit. Oh my god. I did the ask. It didn't fill.
Order filled.
Did it fill? Okay, yeah, it filled. Now, if we wanted to, like, really stay safe on this free money right here, 78s. If not, it could start ripping up higher. Seven 550s. Oof. I'm saying if you wanted to stay safe. About to be 78 right now. We could take it out and then buy a dip. Or it's going to explode up. What to do, what to do, what to do. Break it this high. Should send it up, right? You blew one? Yes. Now go buy yourself an Apex. Yes! We'll take out 5.
Order filled.
Got 5 left in here. This is the gamble, guys. I'm gambling. Apex is $20 for any size account. Ooh, we should have did a 300K. That's what we should have did. No, I love you, Bob. Oh, dude, I forgot to contact you. I told you to leave a message. My bad. I'm fucking... Life's busy. Rip up, baby. Come on. 860s? What do you guys think? Let's do a Fibonacci extension here. Eight 17s? We could do 877s. Honestly, like, I kind of want to buy my regular account now.
Order filled.
A60s. I know, I'm looking at the A60s. I'm like, fuck. Yeah, maybe I'll just trail it. I don't know yet. Let's see. I'm cool with the 127. There you go. Mama didn't raise no bitch. Let's go. Definitely got to get past the 746. And then it should continue if it does. But if it doesn't, it's going to torque around a little bit. Torque. Why do I use torque? $7.55. Oh yeah, that would be okay too.
Seeing the S&P 500 last up 0.38% after the Fed rate cut, and the comment that Fed median projection maintains 25 basis points of rate cuts in 2026.
Got a lot of resistance here to get past. That's right at the 742s. You done already?
Seeing the Nasdaq turning positive now, last up 0.06% after the Fed rate cut.
Uh-oh. Reload zone or is gonna play games? What do you guys think? It was expected 125 base cut. So they cut the interest rates by 25.25. So I'm in one really heavy on an Apex because it's $20 fucking right now. So I said, fuck it. I did crack one and now we're up a lot on the other. You know what? We also have a soul collector here, but that's kind of news-based collecting, though. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly how strong this one is.
Now, according to an official, they say US took law enforcement action on ship near Venezuela.
It doesn't look too great. Looks a little heavy. Could have been exhausted already. Remember at 2:30, they're going to have a press conference with Powell, so it might be dead until then.
So 2 US officials said the US had seized an oil tanker off the coast of Venezuela.
Come on. I want to trade my other ones too.
Order filled.
All right, so this is going to be the resistance right here. If it breaks above this, we Gucci. With a buy signal, let's go. Got to close though first. M and Q. Thank you for liking the live. There you go, daddy. Break it. Break
Bipartisan
it.
Attorney General warned delusional AI chatbot outputs may violate state laws, according to a letter. So Meta, Apple, Microsoft, and Google and OpenAI among 13 companies that received warning letter. So again, there's Meta, Apple, Microsoft, Google, OpenAI among 13 companies that received warning letter for warning delusional AI chatbot outputs may violate state laws.
What the fuck? They're saying some AI is bad to their standards. 62 people in here. Hit that like button. Give me to the thousands real quick in the lights. Green across the board, baby. Let's go.
I demand you to go.
Watch it just fucking dump. That news there was kind of shady that they just put out. Damn, come on. The momentum's really dying here. It's kind of a lower high. We definitely got to be careful here. It can either rip up right now or this is done. Got 2 order blocks here. I know it's a lot of mess right here. It's because it's getting chunky. It's getting choppy here. Now, they're going to be waiting to see what Fed Powell says about future rate cuts. That's what's going to be next. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hope we can get the break even here. Got the anchor. Oh, really? Oh, shit. So it's going to be dead. It's going to be a slow grind up then. Come on, get your ass up there. I just wanted to... I'm going to take a... I'm going to be taking this early because we might be getting a... reversal here. So it might fall, yeah. Jordy at 778. This is a valid long. You think it's gonna go all the way up? You think I'm panicking a little bit? No, I'm gonna stick to my gut here.
10 minutes away from the bottom of the hour, expecting the press conference with Powell. We'll pop out the video on feed for you as well.
My camera on? Okay. Come on, go up a little higher. I was waiting for the lower high first to get out, but this is my entries for shorts. But usually we want a lower high to print first, and then we get in short. Did not get my second anchor, but that doesn't mean shit. This could drop. I was hoping a little bounce here, but I could be wrong. I will be looking for a sell, yeah. I am long, though. I was long from the bottom. I think this
Deutsche
wants a little bit of a pop first.
Lizetti says there was scope to get more descent.
All right, lower high stuck.
We have popped out the video of the press conference again. That's due at the bottom of the hour.
Fuck
to
you.
watch.
All right, I'm gonna close this.
Order filled.
I will
Order
be
filled.
shorting. I will be shorting. I was kind of waiting for shift to pop up. This looks like it wants to fucking go.
Order filled. Order filled.
Does it want down here or does it want right here? I don't know. There's probably more of a micro right here.
Order filled.
In EU officials,
Order
says
filled.
discussions between the US and the EU over tougher sanctions on Russia are ongoing.
I have no clue if it wants to go down here or not. We'll see. Top of the orb is right here. 663s. Bro, Apex now 90% after passing eval. How much will I think it's $85 out the door. Depending on what size you get. I think the larger counts as 120 at the door. Like the 300K. 150. I'll check for you right now while we're waiting. $150 will be
Deutsche Bank's Lizetti says baseline expectation is the next move is a cut.
$144.
Deutsche Bank's chief US economist Lizetti.
Or it says 125 or 144. I can't fucking tell. That's out the door. I think it is
Finance going
one.
to be the
I
press
think it's
conference
20
with
bucks
Powell.
though right now.
Video is on feed.
If you are going to get it, use code BULLY, all caps, BULLY, for the latest, greatest discounts. Pretty good fucking deal. Because it's actually almost... It's about the same price as the other one that just stopped. But it's cheaper in the front load, which is good. You think that was the bottom? Fucking missed the bottom tick.
Order filled.
It's also in regards to the reserve management purchase
Order filled.
operations from the Fed statement. We'll pop that on the feed for you as well to have a read through.
It's been hit, so that's the target right there. I don't know if it wants to go down lower, though. I was like, do I just take the $50?
So reminder, you did have the Fed
Or do
that
I
said they will
lose it?
buy $40 billion of treasury bills over the next 30 days. In that piece we just put out, it explains in a bit more detail what that looks like. That's from the New York Fed.
There you go. There's my decision. Give back 25 or not? I'm gonna take it, I think.
Order filled. Order filled.
Reason why is we are at our destination spot. I'm assuming this is an order block that's just not really coming about. We also are oversold, extremely oversold, so I don't know if it wants to pop down and then reverse. I don't know. How do you guys feel on that one? I felt like it was a good risk reward there. Watch it just fucking crank all the way down. Does look like it's gonna do it, right? Fuck. Up or down? I don't know. We just got out of our short. It looks like it wants 615s. Even to 602, 600s.
Daddy?
You're
that
behind the markets.
Zaxo, welcome to Soul Daddy.
Yeah, it was slow. I thought it was gonna go up a little bit more, but we adapted. Guys, hit those like buttons. Just give me to 1,000 at
JP
least,
Morgan
so I
in
can
the
get on the
chat says
algorithm.
This is another risk management adjustment policy.
It's only like 20 each, 20 taps each.
You already got in the fucking dungeon.
Maybe it was a good call. Kind of felt like it was gonna sweep,
Surely expected to hear
pull
from
up.
Val
Maybe it's
over
gonna
the
continue
videos on the feed.
down. I don't know. What's gold doing? Oh fuck! Power dump gold. We're almost there. 100 more likes. Gets me out of jail. It looks like it wants to go up a bit. Where's the 5? Right on that fucking cookie line, huh? The 5-minute loves to touch the cloud, the cookie.
Voice news disconnected.
Some cannot resist the cookie. Oof, good. Good, good.
Daddy? Is that you? User 1998, welcome to motherfucking Bully Bears.
Powell begins his press conference.
Daddy, chill.
All right, Powell is talking. He's talking.
Talking.
Oh God, Scooby. Nope, I'll tell you when I'm in gold, and I'll tell you when I'm in NASDAQ. Gold definitely hit my mark where I would be taking out. Oh, hell
Powell
yeah,
says available
Dream.
data suggests outlook has not changed. NYMEX WTI crude January futures settle at $58.46 a barrel, up 21 cents or 0.36%.
What is the 50K? What do you got? 250K. What do you got?
Gas futures
12
settle
grand?
around
You gotta get it?
$4.59. Powell says labor market appears to be gradually cooling. Inflation remains somewhat elevated. Powell says outlook for inflation and unemployment hasn't much
15K.
changed.
Woo!
Powell says purchase of shorter-term Treasury securities to support effective control of policy rates.
And this wants to go up, doesn't it? I'm going long.
Powell
Order
says
filled.
consumer spending is solid.
Order
and
filled.
Business fixed investment expand.
Scalping it to 713s.
Powell says housing sector remains weak. Data suggests economy is
You
expanding.
do
at a
need to be
moderate
careful
pace.
because the fucker's speaking, okay? Use caution.
Powell says effects of shutdown should be offset by higher growth next quarter from reopening. Powell adds layoffs and hiring remains low. Again, that's Powell saying available evidence suggests layoffs and hiring remain low.
Order
I'll take
filled.
it. I'll take it. There it goes. Bang.
Powell says September labor market release showed unemployment rate edged up and job gains slowed significantly. Our GDP growth forecast for 2026 has been revised up. Labor demand has clearly softened. Powell adds the labor market sentiment has been in decline.
Got another one over here. There's a lot of order blocks right here. If it blows through it, we ripping up.
Powell
Probably
says inflation
860.
remains somewhat elevated. Powell says little data on inflation have been released since October meeting.
Yeah, I wish I held it a little longer. You think it's gonna rip
Powell
up?
adds the
Looks like it's
reading
gonna
on
rip.
inflation are higher as goods inflation has picked up. Powell says disinflation continuing for services.
I think it fucking rips.
Just keeping an eye on the dollar, seeing some continued movement towards the downside as Powell begins to speak. As Powell is speaking in the S&P 500, just seeing some continued movement towards the upside. It's downside further on the dollar, further upside on the S&P 500.
We're past. I'm going
Powell
in.
says
Order filled.
most
Order filled.
Powell says most long-term inflation expectations are consistent with 2% goal, and disinflation appears to be continuing for services.
We're past it. Unless it wants to come down and collect a little bit and then rip back up, but I think it continues up. But Powell is speaking, so please be careful. I'm saying that for a reason.
Powell says risks to inflation are tilted to the upside. Powell says less dynamic and somewhat softer labor market. And there is no risk-free policy path. Powell says with downside risks to employment having risen, balance of risks have shifted. So balance of risks has shifted
1-1
in
right
recent
here,
months.
and then you got your 1.2 up here. Let's see if this daddy wants to go.
Powell adds that risks are tilted against each of the Fed's twin goals, which is a challenging situation.
Fuck. This is difficult, so just be careful.
Powell adds a further normalization of the last 3 meetings should help stabilize the labor market and keep pressure down on inflation.
This is good. All good
And we're
shit.
well positioned to determine adjustments to policy rate. Powell says recent rate cuts should help stabilize the labor market. Rates
Hold
are
on,
within
Sylvia,
range
sorry.
of plausible neutral estimates.
If anything, maybe a buy down there.
Policymaker projections are subject to uncertainty,
Order
not a plan
filled.
or decision. There is no preset course and meetings on meeting-by-meeting basis.
Order filled.
Seeing the S&P 500 up 0.4% now during Fed press conference.
Give me a pop here.
Powell says committee judges' reserve balances have declined to ample levels. Powell says purchases are for sole purpose of reserve management. Fed's
Good
Powell
rip
says
up.
money market tightening prompted shift to short-term treasury securities. And reserve management purchases may remain elevated for a few months to alleviate money market pressures. And thereafter, I expect purchases to decline.
He could say anything, so we gotta be careful.
Powell says standing repo operations are a critical tool to ensure Fed funds rate remains in target range.
This thing wants to rip up, though. Who the fuck's holding it? Let's go. I don't want to do one more.
Order filled. Order filled.
It's a little bit risky, but just looks like it wants to sail up. We can risk a little bit. I know it's gonna suck losing a couple hundred, but it's a bot that I pay for. Financial juice.
Powell says Fed removed aggregate limit on standing repo operations.
Oh my god. This thing is soul collecting like crazy. This is not for the weak.
Powell says the Fed is well positioned to determine the extent of more moves. The extent and timing phrase points out we'll carefully evaluate incoming data.
Fuck!
Daddy, chill.
Powell says the Fed is well positioned to wait and see how the economy evolves.
Don't do it. Just like that. I was up so much money. Got greedy. I got greedy.
Powell says GDP growth upgrade partly reflects resilient consumer.
Yeah, it's kind of gave him.
Consumer spending has been resilient, and spending on AI data centers has held up business investment. Baseline expectation for next year is for a pickup in growth.
Trying to think of where the fuck my loss would be. Holy piss. What did he say that was
Powell adds
so
that fiscal
bad?
policy will be supportive. Some of 2026 growth upgrade reflects shutdown ending. And consumer continues to spend. Powell adds that AI spending continues.
AI, that was good. That was a big one. That was a big one.
Powell says any government shutdown informs projections of swing to high growth next
Yeah,
year.
you got delayed. I don't.
And we will get a great deal of data before the January FOMC.
Oh my god, it wants to rip up. I'm telling you, it wants to rip up. Not fucking going though. You can see it. That's because my shit's delayed. Stream-wise.
Powell says implication Fed forecast is higher productivity.
Is it? I think they said something about the dollar value is going down because they're going to be starting to put money into the stock market. That's usually what happens. Yeah, that was a close one, huh?
Productivity, according to Powell, is structurally higher for several years now.
We could, or we can do the same thing up here. I mean, that was pretty massive pull down, though. It was 100 points. Clear this fair value gap, we Gucci. I think I should take out one or two.
You're behind the markets. If you're a real
Inflation is too high. All agree the labour market has softened and that there is further risks.
While you guys are losing accounts, this is the best time to push out my Apex. $20, any size. Get it now. Use code BULLY, all BULLY, for the latest, greatest discounts.
Powell
Apex,
says
$20
discussions we've had
account.
are thoughtful, respective, and people with strong views.
It's for any size, too. You can get a 300K account for $20, I think. Like, if you guys need practicing and shit. Man, that shit's right there. Come on, lower high. Pump up, pump up.
Powell says fairly broad support for today's decision.
Oh, yeah, it's going to cost you 85 out the door. Depending on what size you get. I think up to 150K is 85.
Powell says effects of rate cuts so far are only beginning to come in. Seeing US overnight repo for year turn eases towards 4% on Fed bill purchases.
You could also, Maverick, get like a bullshit account. Like, if you wanted to get like an Apex account and then fuck around with this,
Powell
so you
says
feel
we'll
like
need
you're
to be
in it.
careful assessing household jobs data. So you're seeing US Treasury yields pair declines as Fed's Powell speaks. Yield on 10-year Treasury notes last down 0.6% at about 4.18%. Powell says because data was not collected in October and half of November, we'll need to look at data with a skeptical view. So Powell says data may be distorted because data was not collected in October and half of November, and we will need to look at data with skeptical eye.
They're waiting for a word for him to say.
Powell says for CPI or household survey, we will understand it may be distorted by technical factors.
That's not good. Come on. No, it renews at 50% off. That's if you don't pass within a month. I always
Powell says I
recommend you
could
to
make
try
a
to
case
pass
for
in a
either
month.
side. It's a close call.
Unless you're like dead ass that close. Passing.
Policy decisions right now are a close call.
We're at another micro order block. It needs to rip through or done.
Powell says one tool can't do two things at once, adding it's a challenging situation.
God, he's talking so bearish now, like back and forth.
Daddy? Is that you? JJ, welcome to motherfucking Bully Bears.
Guys, we got 200 people in here. Hit that fucking follow button.
Peru Foreign Minister says Peru is evaluating a memorandum of understanding with the US on critical minerals.
Come on, bounce out the fair value gap. Go up. I need to take out some of this pressure on me. It looked so good, and then
Powell says, I don't think a rate hike is in anyone's base case. I'm not hearing that.
Good. Rip up. Rip up! That was bullish as fuck!
Some people feel we should stop here and wait.
Well, that ain't good either. Bro, this triangle is extremely tight.
So remember, you had Goolsby and Schmidt that preferred no rate.
Order filled. Order filled.
Just in case, I wanted to lower it a little bit. It was getting too scary. Let's use our heads, right?
People see either holding here or cutting, and some people feel that we should cut once or more. And I don't see base case as involving a rate hike.
That was bullish. Some still feel like they need another rate cut. We're still in one. Now, this can easily go to the 1-to-1 ratio, or we can go to the 1.27, which is 836, which has a 60% rate of winning.
Powell says division is between holding a rate steady from here versus cutting. Unemployment rate may only tick up 1 or 2 more tenths. Don't expect sharper downturn in employment with rates in plausible range of neutral. Powell says that we have made progress this year in non-tariff related inflation.
It's got to break this higher high now, or else it's not going to be very good for the lower high. %, left of this order block. 15% power. Batteries being drained, baby. But it also means the buyers are getting drained at the same time, so...
Powell says in October said that there was no certainty of December rate cut, and that was indeed correct.
That's not how you do it, buddy. Go out there and fucking hustle like the rest of us, new sob trader.
Powell says why we
You have
moved
12
today
fucking
due to
followers.
gradual cooling labor market. It's seeing here U.S. stocks extend gains, Dow Jones up 1%.
You need 1,000.
You know what? Throw him in the fucking dungeon. Hit gold. Welcome to motherfucking Bully Bears.
Ryu Sensei. Ryu Sensei.
Put him in the fucking dungeon.
Powell says we think there's negative 20,000 in payrolls per month.
We're at the 1-to-1, guys. We need, looking for this 5.
Inflation has come in a touch lower.
This 833. 833.
Powell says we think job gains overstated by 60,000 in recent months. S&P 500 extending gains decision high. Up
What's
0.6%
overstated
as Powell
means?
speaks.
Overstated means that they miscalculated? I think that's what that means, right? Says, Powell, we think job gains have been overstated by 60,000 in the recent months. That's not good. Unless I'm saying it
Powell
backwards.
says it doesn't feel like a hot economy. Evidence is growing that services inflation has come down and goods inflation is entirely due to tariffs. Powell says labor market cooling is a touch more gradual than thought.
Got to get past this 1-to-1 and really stick.
Press me, G-Star, welcome to the soul, daddy.
Intel executive says companies hope to get
Daddy,
NVIDIA
chill.
investment done either later this year or early next year.
Come on, motherfucker! A lot of wicks here.
Powell says we got to ample reserves a little faster than we had thought we would.
What was that?
So again, saying tick up in Fed funds rate says we're at ample reserves.
What, reserves or what?
Powell had said April 15th is coming up and we want ample reserves even on tax day. Powell adds that seasonal build-up was going to happen anyway, plus there's secular growth in the balance sheet. Adding reserves need to be constant versus the whole economy.
Get your bitch ass up there. Thanks for the share.
Powell says front-loading next few months of purchases to get through tax season. Has seen the S&P 500 extending gains last up 0.7% near session high during Powell's conference.
$26K? You're so optimistic, Mr. Nico. I love it. It could, right? Should we grind it out then? Should we see? I was thinking more like legit 900. And then we can put a fuck you TP, right? Because we're up $200 on one trade. Let's see how it reacts here at 836s.
Powell says this is a unique situation with tension between our two goals.
I think I should take it. What do I do? We're at our first TP right here. Well, almost. We're like 2 points away.
Powell adds when both goals are equally at risk, we should be at neutral.
Uh-oh. Alright,
Powell adds we've been moving in the
Order
direction of
filled.
neutral and now
Order
in the high
filled.
range of neutral.
take it, right? $200 on that move. Not too bad. Watch it
Powell says that we
fucking
haven't
rip
made
to
a
the
close
moon!
decision on January. Seeing the dollar extending losses, euro last up 0.5%,
No!
and the
No!
dollar yen down about 0.2%.
What you gotta do? Full port. I want to, but it's scary. This was my first TP. We hit it, and now look, we're smacking it down. Now, maybe we'll get another buy entry. Oh, Scooby, you're on gold, right? Scooby, your gold does look good for a little short, maybe to 231s. But the higher high did break that lower high, so keep that in mind that it's probably still bullish after it comes back down.
Powell says if there's no new tariff announcements, inflation from goods should peak in the first quarter.
Nice, Tashi. You know what you did there? You use your patience. I can't play this.
Powell says from here, the peak should be a couple of tenths higher or less on inflation. Axios reports that new OpenAI models likely pose high cybersecurity risks. That's again Axios citing the company.
Yeah, I would just scalp that. Oh, you know what? A Soul Taker's right here at 249s on gold. If it rips past that, then look for a short. We might have to switch over to gold if it does that. The souls, baby. 200 people in here. Hit that fucking follow button. Give me 10 taps. If you made any fucking money with me, hit the fucking tap button. Follow me.
Or you're going in the fucking motherfucking dungeon.
Sorry, I'm a little
Powell says
pumped.
inflation compensation at very comfortable levels.
A little pumped.
Third
We
Powell
did
saying
pretty well on
inflation
the MLC
compensation in the
shit.
markets are at very comfortable levels past the very short term.
FOMC, sorry, I know why I'm saying that. MLC.
Powell says nothing happening in long rates that suggests concern about inflation in the long run. Powell says the rise in long rates may be due to expectations for higher growth.
Gold's so close. I'll let you guys know when I switch over, though. So they're saying inflation's at a comfortable level. So when it's like that, they kind of will keep the rates at it is. So we're gonna slowly probably build up. Like a slow grind up. No more like huge spikes or anything like that. There it goes. All right.
Powell
Gold
says
is
we'll need
now
to have
up there.
some years where wages outpace inflation for people to feel good about affordability. So wider attention now as OpenAI say that they are planning safeguards for AI models.
Well, hello everybody, this is Donald J.
Hey, for some reason on YT my camera's not on. I am on. I don't know, for some reason I'm not on that one. Man, do we chase this to 1 up or no? Yeah, I'm waiting on sell on gold.
Bank of
I have
America
my soul
CEO
collection here.
Moynihan sees consumer spending up 4.5% in November.
The souls are trapped. Souls are trapped.
Powell says the labour market seems to have significant downside risks.
Yeah, I'm hesitant on this buy. I think it wants to go up. I think it wants 892s, but I'm not
Powell repeats the
100%
tariffs
sure.
are likely to be one-time price increases. Powell says it's really tariffs causing most of the inflation overshoot. Powell says if we didn't have to worry about the labour market, the policy rate would be higher. Keep in mind, Trump currently speaking
Bill,
in
you
a
still sticking
roundtable, making
26K?
comments on the gold card at the moment, but there is no live video that we can see for this. If one becomes available, we'll put one out on the feed though.
Did he say Trump was talking? Is that what he just said?
Trump saying he's heard from Apple CEO Cook that it's hard to hire people.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, I can see 26K by Friday. I thought you meant like right now. Trump's talking, guys. Interest rate cut. Am I up today? You can look right here. I show my accounts.
The Qualcomm CEO also attends the roundtable with Trump at the White House.
Are you up today? $250 people when you hit that motherfucking follow button. Hit the likes. Nice. Green's green. 350's fucking great, dude. Oh, it's fucking moving. This is where so we're looking for
S&P
shorts, but we're
500
gonna wait for our
extends gains,
short.
last up spot 8% near session highs during the Fed press conference.
We're waiting for a short opportunity. Can't just get in on
Powell
gold.
says labour supply has come down sharply. Again, at the same time as this, we have Trump hosting a roundtable. We've got a live video on the feed.
I'm a little nervous when Trump's speaking, I'm not gonna lie. Daddy Powell, when he speaks, I can kind of see it. But when Trump speaks, I can't fucking see it. Also, while we're waiting, because I know some of you fucks blew your accounts, Apex, $19.95 for any size account. Use code BULLY, all caps, BULLY.
Powell says
And once I
AI
get
is
affiliate
probably
money,
part of the weak job story, but not a big part.
I'll be pushing that money out to you guys. Monday, we just did a large giveaway. It was fun. It was intense. I'll keep doing it as long as you guys use the code. I give back to the community. Still waiting on gold. I'm tired. Thanks for the share. God, you sharing. Money, 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 money. Alright, we're waiting for a short on gold. We can't just jump in yet, though. NASDAQ is kind of trembling. We in power hour now, boys and girls. 310. Who's pumped with me? I'm a little pumped right now. I don't know why. Usually I have no soul. This is a pretty big trend line here. You can see it. Trend line. So this one right here, it was resistance, right? Resistance, resistance, resistance. Breaks above. Got a hammer. Support. Breaks above. Now we're retesting it again. This is going to probably be the ultimate. If it can't hold here, it's done. Gold's kind of holding on for what? I don't know. Maybe they're waiting to see what Trump's saying.
Powell says, I don't know how the economic impact of tariffs are being struck down.
Yo, how's this guy gonna talk at the same time as Powell? Insane.
Don't upload your videos to YouTube.
Daddy? Is that you?
Oh, fuck.
Powell says, we hear a lot about a K-shaped economy from our contacts.
Our country. So we have the Trump accounts are doing really well, and it's become, I have to tell you, just everyone's talking about them, you know, beyond what I would have even thought. And it's going to make some young people relatively very wealthy. And in some cases, I mean, they could really be off to a great start. So some people have had that advantage and some people haven't, but it's a wonderful thing. Thank you to you and your beautiful wife. Thank you very much. So it's a pleasure to welcome so many brilliant minds and distinguished business leaders back to the White House. I love these brilliant minds, including Michael Dell.
Lockheed Martin and Microsoft collaborate on next-gen CUAS technologies.
Thank him for what he's done, what we just discussed, the accounts. We also are grateful to be joined by Enrique Lores of HP. So thank you very much, Enrique. Great job you're doing. Antonio Neri of
He does. He despises them. Oh, thanks for the rose.
What's the difference between HP?
You the best.
We focus on the cloud security networks and large systems. The cloud's good.
Dude, this thing wants to keep going?
Cloud. That's great.
Order filled.
And Christian,
We're gonna try one.
Order filled.
actually become, I would say, a legend. The job he's done. He's taken the stock from a rather low price to a
Yo, gold's gold's ripping.
because I'm sure you're going to say it's going to go up a lot more, right? So I can't say
Kind of a
US
small
Treasury
trade
yields
here.
reversed course and moved lower after Fed Chair Powell says he doesn't think a hike is anyone's base case.
if you go back to before
Powell says the housing market faces significant challenges.
I wouldn't imagine that you'd be able to do what you've done. So congratulations. Speak out of a good friend, Cristiano Amon of Qualcomm.
Overextending, you think so?
Thank you very much.
We're at the 1.25. The 1.6 is 892. It's really not that crazy.
You've done amazing.
Powell says a quarter-point cut in the Fed funds rate may not make much of a difference on housing affordability.
So, thank you very much. I think
Why do you say 880?
these people know each other. We're going to be talking a little bit about technology today, and we'll take a few of your questions about technology. I'm sure you.
Good luck deciphering between both Powell and Trump speaking at the same time.
Our administration is committed to total dominance in technology.
Daily Gap.
Right now, we're leading artificial intelligence by a lot, and you look at what's going up, and we're writing rules, regulations. We want to keep it at the federal government level, so it's simple for the companies. Very important, frankly. And I think we're pretty well committed. I spoke to some of the senators today, and I think we're committed to do that. We want to make it as simple as possible, as easy, because you're competing with some very big sources, and we want to stay number one by a lot. We're leading the world in building new data centers and new semiconductor and chip manufacturing facilities. And
Trump says we'll be talking about technology and AI today.
Literally all forms of energy and natural gas and oil to clean, beautiful coal and safe, reliable nuclear power. And I'm giving them approval to, when they build these massive plants that cost $50 billion. You know, it used to be that for $50 million you could build a nice little shopping center. But for $500 million you could build one of the biggest, most beautiful centers. And now they're talking about $50 billion. So explain that one. These buildings are, nobody, there's never been anything.
880, huh?
There's never been anything like that. So you're all involved in that. It's pretty amazing. 1 year ago, our country was considered dead by many leaders.
Powell says there is a risk that tariff inflation turns out more persistent.
We're the hottest country in the world.
I got two voices at the same time, guys, so sorry. We got Mr. Trump,
I didn't think we were going to have this
Williams Powell. I mean, you're getting muted, but it's pretty funny to have your name that.
Powell says it's a less likely possibility that the labor market gets tight and boosts inflation. Again, not particularly likely.
Guys, 400 people in here. Hit that follow button. Hit them likes. Make Daddy happy.
If I think about all the investment that we make with the American companies that are adding capacity, particularly around semiconductors, it's several $100 billion.
I think that's right. It's pretty good.
Trump says I spoke to senators today on AI regulations.
Very, very small. That's very good. Antonio, what about you guys? What about you and Enrique?
Powell, when asked if we are seeing a positive productivity shock, says yes.
This is hard to pay attention to both at the same time. If you guys want, don't trade it all. I'll tell you when gold is going to sell. Just you got to let it do its thing first.
Right. Are you doing that separately? Are you doing that together or separately?
No, we are totally separate companies.
Totally separate, no?
From our side, we invest in the US around $18 billion per year. So if you look at the next five,
that's right.
it will be close to $100 billion. And we are going to be investing in AI at the edge, not only on data centers, but how to make AI available to customers in PCs, in headsets, in devices that they will be using every day. Which is
so it's over $100 billion.
Yes.
And you're doing well. HP is doing really well.
Yes.
That's great.
We're competing hard with Microsoft.
They heard 100 billion and start ripping.
Direct competitors?
Yes.
That's it. That's why they're on different sides of the table, sir.
The old days would say, why didn't you make a deal? I guess now it's not so easy to make a deal.
We can have an arm wrestling match now.
And Cristiano, you've been amazing, right? Your company with the investments. How are you doing with investments?
We're doing great. I think, Mr. President, you have a great decision. I think when you drove our company.
Rip up, you bitch.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name.
No, pause it. TikTok's very sensitive.
Robotics, there's a lot of growth in robotics and the data center. New smart glasses going to be the future mobile device.
1986. Welcome to the Soul Daddy.
Body sensei. Sensei.
Thanks for the share. Oh, that wasn't even you.
VoiceMod, welcome to
Bank of America's
Three.
CEO Moynihan sees
Go
investment
daddy
banking
style.
up about 4% year over
Daddy,
year.
chill.
Very important. So we are going to be customer of
Breaks
the
above. Here we go.
being built in the United States by TSMC.
Gonna be 880 or is it gonna be mine? 893.
Yeah, those investments are very important.
891. Whoever gets it right is the real alpha daddy.
Memory stuff, memory.
We do the memory. We do other
Who's the king of memory?
10 more points you guys need, right?
Mike runs another one doing very well. That's great. Yeah,
Yes!
doing fantastic.
That's close. That makes me feel better. Gods.
The stock market has set.
I don't like that candle though. Shit.
Look at this, 51 all-time record highs during the last.
I think 891 because of the 1.6 extension.
You said it.
If you do Fibonacci extension,
51
if you
times
take the
was
high
in the history
and then
of
the
our
low,
country, if you think about it, 51 times during the last
and then extend it up,
10 months. And Bruce, let me ask
we
you,
get to the
what was
1.6 is the next stop up.
how's it
We already got the 1.2.
Trump comments on stock market recent highs.
Oh, yeah, I think so. We have a
Gold, I do have a shift. I do have a shift on gold.
Joe Biden secured just
We'll be looking for a short on gold. I'll let you guys know. Right now, we're going to focus on M&Q.
4 years, and in 10 months, we secured more than $18 trillion. So 18 times the amount in 10 months what they did in 4 years, and they would have gone negative. They were heading toward negative. In other words, not $1 trillion, but it could have been 3 or 4 or 5 trillion less because people were leaving. So it was a big
Daddy?
turnaround.
Is that
10
you?
months, the $18
Edward,
trillion
welcome to the Soul Daddy.
There's never been a country that's
Daddy, chill.
anywhere near
Man,
that.
this is not going up.
In the Middle East, when I left the Middle East, we brought back $3 trillion and lots of Boeing airplanes, like 300.
Powell says we have an extraordinary economy and the press conference has now ended. Again, Fed's Powell's press conference has ended.
You?
I think I've sold 1,000 Boeing
Daddy
planes.
Powell is done speaking.
Now all they have to do is make them. Okay, they got to make them, but they will. But we
might be all wrong right here.
Trade deals with the United Kingdom, China, Indonesia, Vietnam, Japan, the EU, Malaysia, Cambodia, El
First,
Salvador, Argentina,
welcome.
Ecuador, Guatemala,
The
Switzerland,
Soul Daddy.
Liechtenstein,
Daddy, chill.
Thailand, and South Korea, and many others. And a lot of it's based on the November 5th election.
Just trade them up in the air now. This I didn't like this. It needs to rip up.
We won all 7 swing states, the popular vote. We won the electoral college by a landslide.
Gold.
We won counties. The counties, they do it. I don't know. To me, it's the most accurate of all in many ways. We're 2,700 counties.
We might have to close this, guys. If it can't hold here, then I'm out.
525. That's pretty good, right, Cristiano? 2,700 against 525. 525. That's why when you see the maps are all red, except for two little blue lines on the right and the left side of the map. They're probably changing too. Americans are great builders, and in the Trump administration, America is once again a country where innovators get a green light. You have the greatest innovators in the world at this table, and representing
Concentrating.
a lot of our friends who are competitors and friends. But we're really on a big.
I don't want to lose this trade
Get rid of
here.
red
It is
tape
getting weak as
so they
fuck.
can run their businesses and not have to wait 10 years for an approval. In the old
You're
days,
behind the
some of these
markets.
approvals
If you're-
for plants that are already being built would have taken 10, 15, even 20 years prior to rejection. You'd get rejected. You'd work 20 years and then you'd lose 5 to 4. And we're
Come on,
getting
Daddy!
plants approved in a matter of weeks. The biggest plants ever built in a matter of weeks. For every new regulation, we're slashing more than 10 old regulations. So
Come on!
we're not allowing regulations unless they slash 10 old regulations. We did that in the first term, and we cut more regulation than any.
See, Powell was
administration
moving
ever.
this shit. Now Trump's speaking. It's
First
not.
term, we have the all-time record. I think we're exceeding it here. In fact, now it's 1 in 24 is the number we're at. It's 1 in 10 you have to do, otherwise we're not letting you do it. But we're actually up to 1 in
Uh-oh.
24, so we get rid of 24.
Might have to get in short real quick on gold.
Not a bad deal, right? And it's been very.
Bank of America's CEO Moynihan says I don't see indications of consumer stress.
In the great big beautiful deal.
Order filled. Order filled.
100%
Order filled.
And
capital
Trump
Order
says
filled.
we'll
Short
approve
micro
parks
gold.
constructions in a matter of weeks.
So, including even structure.
The Canadian
Come on.
dollar extends gains, touching its strongest level since September 22nd.
Against tax immediately.
That's against the US dollar.
Have to wait 38 years, or do it over a 38-year period. And I think that's what made the first tax.
Order filled.
Which we
Order filled.
extended in this tax.
Order filled.
And you add it up, it's the biggest tax cut in the history of our.
Order filled.
We're gonna go back to M&Q for a minute though.
Expensing.
I don't know what the fuck this thing wants.
I think that's the. maybe
Ooh,
was the reason
okay,
that
all right.
So much growth was, there were other reasons, but so
I
much
know.
growth was gotten in the first term. So earlier this year, I said that the challenges of our time demand a new spirit of patriotism and national loyalty in Silicon Valley, smart people, and from the whole technology sector, and that patriotism is on huge display here in this room with some of the most brilliant people. And I'd now like to ask Secretary Howard Lutnick to say a few words, and OSTP Director Michael Kratsios also say a few words, and I look forward to hearing from
Did I add too much on my gold?
Cristiano, welcome, and
Because this is way higher than this.
I appreciate
I might have put too
Anybody
much.
else wants to say a couple of words? Feel free. Good job. So why don't we start with Howard, please?
So the key to America's success is the amazing innovators that we have. I mean, we have invented everything from the light bulb, transistor.
All right, shut the fuck up and just get to your point, bitch.
Everything. And we need to keep being on the edge, and the people at this table and this industry is why America's great. We need to build.
Get to your point.
You know, for too many years, we innovated and we let everyone else build our stuff. And we just can't do it anymore. So with President Trump coming and winning the election on November 5th, we changed that, and now we're going to build it here. You've done everything you can, and you've heard trillions and trillions of dollars of technology build coming home to America to protect and defend us and use our innovations here. You're driving interest rates lower, and you're going to continue to drive them lower. That makes it cheaper. It makes it more exciting to build here.
Okay, so at this rate, I feel like
so that people can build here and do it
we
fast.
could probably move this stop loss to below this fair value gap.
Cost of energy for all Americans, including the people who are building here. Drive down the cost of energy. It's great for America. Put all of that together, and you're going to see the greatest growth the United States of America's ever seen. You're going to see north of 4% next year, and then it's going to
Let's do it, baby. Let's grow this economy.
This president's going to drive the greatest GDP growth, led by the tech sector coming home and driving growth.
Well, thank you. You know, one of the things I'd like to say just before going over to Michael, and this Michael, and then we'll have this Michael, all right? But one of the things I'd like to say is, in the old days, when
Did I buy too much in tech?
in this country,
no.
the stock market went up. And that's the way it should be. And we're going back to that. Because otherwise you can
I don't know if I should put it below or what. I'm up in the air on this.
In other words, GDP at 4. Oh,
What's gold doing?
Let's raise interest rates and kill
Very
it.
good. Lower high, bang. I like it.
When
We do have an order block here that it's fighting, but as soon as it breaks this,
interest rates and try and kill it. It means that instead of
I think we go
4%
down.
GDP or
This is
3%
probably
GDP,
where
so
it's
wonderful.
going to really struggle.
It should be able to be 20 or 25%.
So we might take some out here.
I don't know why it can't be. You shouldn't kill it. And so we hope that if this country announces great results, because you're going to see great results over the next couple.
Yeah, I went short too
All these
on gold.
plants, and I'm not just talking about AI. We have the biggest number of auto plants planned. Toyota just announced
The NASDAQ is, it might be head and shoulders here. What do you guys think?
various couple of locations.
Not looking
few
too great.
locations in the country, just a little while ago. They're all coming here. They're coming here because of tariffs, because they don't want to pay tariffs, but they're coming here because of the election and the mindset.
It's a really sloppy one though.
When we announce good results, the market should go up. Now it's when you announce good results, Michael, the market goes down because they say, oh, that means things are good, that means we're going to kill it. By
Trump
raising
says,
interest
I don't
rates,
see why we can't have
that's
20
gonna
to
be all.
25% GDP growth.
It should be the way it used to be. we announced good results, the market should go up, and we should keep driving it up and have it
And
keep
Trump
going
says
up
the market should continue to go up
much,
with great
much
results.
bigger, much better. And, you know, growth doesn't mean inflation. They're always afraid that, oh, we have, and if there is inflation, that's okay, then we can slow it down. But we should be able to do a lot better than 3 and 4. We're scheduled to be at 4%, which is pretty amazing because we have a...
So Trump's saying we should be able to do more than 3 or 4% GDP. Reiterates criticisms of Fed's Powell as well.
Head of the Federal Reserve is a stiff. And, you know, you fight that. It's amazing.
This is a
You
fucked
fight
up
that, and
NQ
yet
right here.
Interest rates are going down, except with him, not too much. He did a rather, I would say, a rather small
Trump says the rate cut was a small number that could have been more.
And that's the other thing. I think the rates for the United States are always the lowest in the world, because without us, there is no world. Without this economy, there's no world. You know, you could go to some of these wonderful countries that you think are so great. Well, one of the reasons they're great is because we allowed them to get rich off of us. We didn't charge them anything. You look at some of the deals. I don't want to say use Switzerland as an example, but Switzerland paid almost nothing.
Trump says Switzerland was paying almost nothing, and now they are paying a fair amount.
License, they paid nothing, and
You back, Mr. Dad?
they're paying now. They're paying a fair amount. I had them at 39%.
Tell your boss to eat shit from me.
But I decided to be nice. I was nice, and I think they like us a little bit better. But the money you're talking about is enormous. Our country is a very rich country, but if we do well, the market should go
Yeah,
up.
I
Trump
still
says
got
the
my
Fed rate
NASDAQ
cut
long.
could have been doubled.
And if we do poorly,
NASDAQ long,
the
and I'm
market
still
then
in my
should go
short on
down.
gold.
It shouldn't be the opposite. And if we go up, we should encourage it to go up more. And those numbers, when you say, you know, 3% of GDP or 4% of GDP, they should be much higher. So, you know, I've wanted to say it, I do say it, I believe it, and we have to get a mindset that when a country
Crazy, why is
doing
this
well,
one so much
you don't
more?
want to kill the growth. That's what they're doing. They kill the growth. I don't know if you guys even agree with that. They kill the
Are a
growth
little
because
stuck
they're
on
so
gold?
afraid of inflation.
Or
But you can have tremendous growth without inflation. Everything goes
that's
up
good.
with-
I want the lower highs to
That's
stick.
not inflation.
This lower high stuck, so that's
I think
good.
we
I
can
want
do
one more
much
lower
better
high
than
to stick
traditional
though.
numbers.
NQ.
And you see that.
Oh yeah, it
You
did
see
stick.
that with what we're doing. We're leading in everything. And now.
Do you like that, right?
As far as
A
prices.
good. I think it's a good one.
We talk about affordability.
Good indicator.
I inherited the worst inflation in the history of our country. They say it was 48 years, but I say it was the history. What difference? It's 48 years, they were telling me. They said I was being inaccurate because I said the history. I think 48 years is a long time, but it's actually, I disagree. I think it's the history. So in the Biden administration, I inherited the worst inflation in the history of our country, or 48 years. And prices were very, very high. I brought the prices.
What made what jump?
We had yesterday 3 states where oil was at $1.
Basically they were just saying.
Trump says you can have tremendous growth without inflation.
You know, with these guys, it was $4.
They're just saying everything was just good.
In California, it was
Like,
like
basically
$7
good.
because that's a badly run state. But
That was just
oil and gas
my brain power. It hurt to make those. I meant
was
like it hurt. Like it took a lot of time to create
we
it.
just hit $1, and now we broke $2. I was looking forward to that. A couple of states, 3 states, and I will say that when that happens, oil and gas and energy is
This
so
was
big,
not
it's
easy
so
to
big
trade.
that You don't even know what number 2 is. There is no number 2. And when you have the prices coming down for energy like that,
Oh no.
you've killed inflation, and you're lowering prices. So I inherited very simply.
Lower high stuck.
the
If this
highest
doesn't stick,
prices
then it's gonna get real choppy. So this
and
needs
I'm
to
bringing
fucking
it
drop
down
now
really fast.
on gold.
Led by energy. And when energy comes down, everything else comes down. But I've only been here a short while. And we gave them a beautiful, beautiful thing, and they destroyed it.
No
They
way,
would've
really,
destroyed our
Siege?
country had they been
That's
around
fucking
this long.
awesome.
If we didn't win this election, if we had Kamala,
Good job,
same as
dude.
Joe,
What did you end up doing? Just
Low
doing
IQ.
balls to the wall one, or did you
but
do
if we
little
had Kamala,
chops?
as you would have a country that would be right now in ruins. I believe that 100%.
I don't know. I'm not really sure about this one, guys.
In a state like nobody's ever seen before.
268s on gold will probably be my stop.
Worse than 1929, in my opinion. Instead, we have the hottest.
I don't want it
country in the world.
to.
We're going to keep it that way. But just to finish, we inherited high prices. We're bringing them down very rapidly, and we're bringing them down to very, very good levels. And soon
I
we'll
wonder
be
why
down to
this
very
one's
good
different than
levels.
this one.
Michael, please go ahead.
Absolutely. As everyone in this room probably knows very well, leadership in science and technology has been foundational to our economic and national security for decades. And because of the policies that you have championed and the private sector partnerships that you have made, America currently is leading the world in S&T and is benefiting all Americans every day. The one thing that I want to remind this group of, and many of you know, the president has been.
I'm gonna be putting my stop loss there. If it hits, it hits.
Well before ChatGPT.
I guess I got a pretty bad fill here. I didn't realize it. My other one's much better. If it hits, it hits.
2019, which set the stage for the revolution that we're seeing today. In the past year, we've built on that. We signed out the AI action plan in July of this year.
You guys just update me on MNQ. I want to watch both, but I guess I could just smack this out of here.
Treasury yields extend slide for the 2-year down 80 basis points on the day.
On Americans every day. So thank you for everything that you do, and I know we're going to keep working together to make sure that America's.
I have to use 2 screens right now. Sorry.
Thank you, Michael. And Michael?
Thank you, sir.
Gold's in the middle. Left side is the NASDAQ.
The focus the administration has on lowering energy costs. And energy is the substrate of manufacturing at the industrial level and really an incredibly important input to the economy. We can't be competitive without a super low cost energy industry. And had a great meeting earlier.
Come on, fall out the window, guys.
Really appreciate all the work that he's.
Bulls take the stairs. Bears take the fucking elevator. Let's go.
Because it does
Drop.
A great deal of power. All the semiconductor manufacturing consumes a great deal of power.
Dell says we had a great meeting earlier with US Energy Secretary Wright.
How we can take all this great AI technology, the AI stack of the innovative companies here in the United States, and sell that around the world. And
Where's the magnet, guys?
Arvind to speak a little bit more about this.
You've built a strategy. We've got the chat.
No.
All the work you're doing on deregulation and making things easy.
Man, this is tight.
To participate in that growth. Michael spoke of the AI stack. It's incredibly important that under the action plans that you have laid out and Michael Kratzer just spoke of, we really help promote the AI stack, which is not semiconductors only. Those are incredibly important. But it's semiconductors, it's software, it's the systems which many of us here build, and it is the software applications on top. The ability to take those to all our friends in countries, so all the friendly countries, is going to be very, very important. And we wish to work with your government to make sure that we can do that, because otherwise we're afraid that competing countries are going to be able to get that stack. So we would say that.
Anything that you're looking at that we can help you with so that you create a bigger and better IBM and hire a lot more people? Anything you need?
I'm nervous. We got, what, 10 minutes left before the MOC injection. What do you guys think that's going to be?
Get lowered for being able to do it quickly. We agree guardrails are necessary, but lower barriers would be very, very.
Daily, I always recommend either get the 50 or the 150.
Tariffing you, making your life difficult? Are they?
Thank you, JB.
It's
We out here. We trying.
certain systems which have semiconductors inside them into these countries. So right now, because we have controls on where all the semiconductors can go, then the entire system is restricted. That's what we want to do. The same as
How many countries do that?
Probably a half dozen. So
I can tell you the countries already. I know.
yes,
I know every country very well.
and
We have ways of combating that quickly. So you'll let me know.
And the last part I'd like to say is I'd also like to thank you for all that you're doing to help modernize government itself.
All right, stop sucking them off. Let's go. Let's get this ball on the roll here.
But a couple that I'd just like to
He's done a great job, Frank. He's had a great career, actually left a tremendous career where his salary, I think, was 100 times greater than it is now. And he was at JP Morgan Chase, and he's doing a fantastic, he did a great job at Social Security, quickly.
And we hope to help him replicate that now at our results.
Very good. Thank you very much. Good job. Cristiano, please.
Yes, just a few points. I think, first of all, Mr. President, thank you for your...
Chevron says that operations are not disrupted by the US tanker seizure.
I think they're both the same price daily to buy it, and then the activation fee might be $20 difference. You have to look that one up though.
Built probably one of the most advanced technologies in the world, and part of it is because I think the commitment to innovation.
I have to read it again.
But also the fact that it has been American technology for the world.
Honestly, I'm looking at the Tradeify and I'm not liking it.
When I think about what
I'm not liking it.
Michael said.
Explain to me why you like it.
supporting AI,
Maybe I'm missing something.
I had conversation with Secretary Howard. Now that the trade deal's been
Because the daily payout says you need 5 winning days, and you're like, what the fuck?
American technology.
What's the point of that?
Also, as we think about
And
the
then
technology,
and it takes 3 days to pass,
I think of the country, with
and you can only take out like a certain amount.
I think it's a big opportunity. I think it's the next wave.
That's for the
of
Tradeify?
growth that we can
Yeah.
build.
Well, I think Tradeify is 3,000.
It resonates what also Arvin said about the importance of the American technology stack. And then I would
The
just
well,
finish with
1,000 for the daily payout and
exciting
3,000 for the
things
other.
technology coming right now. One is as AI become the new form of computing, AI is going not only to the data center but to everything, to cars, to PCs, and we see now the ability to run models that you can only run AI in the data center. You can run that on a microcomputer, on a computer.
Why are you
on
giggling?
a server, with small server.
That's a buggy. That's ew. Stay away. Ew.
The other one is 6G. We had made commitment working with your administration, working with FCC.
You don't want to get sick. Who wants to run into the sickness? Come to the magnet.
First in the world in that LA Olympics, and I think that's another opportunity for America to lead in the next wireless evolution. So, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the partnership, and we're going to be hard at work, I think, driving that agenda.
So we're into 6G now. I just finished 5G. I was a leader on 5G, getting that done, and now they're up to 6.
Let's do it again.
What does that do? Give you a little bit deeper view into somebody's skin?
IBM CEO asks Trump to reduce controls on certain countries.
This is a nice feature. Now they cover every little. Let's see, Michael, you're in good shape. You're not gonna, but I tell you, it's so the 6 is coming, huh?
It's coming.
Does it ever end? And what happens? You'll be into 7, right? Before 6 gets old, you'll be into 7. Anybody have anything else to say? Anybody?
I think that the other thing is we want to thank you as well for the openness of your organization and your team. We always find people that wants to hear what we need and is willing to design programs that will support us. So thank you for.
Well, here it is. We want you to just dominate the whole world in terms of what you do. It's a very important world, and you're doing that. We're making it easy for you, and that means you're going to do it faster.
Buggy.
More jobs. A lot of good things happen.
It's germs.
Right? Go ahead,
Thank you,
please.
Mr. President. You may not recall, but in your first term, you actually sponsored the Department of Energy to build the largest systems ever built. And thanks to your sponsorship, the Department of Energy owns the 3 top supercomputers in the world.
Yep.
And we built it with them. And these are systems that can do quintillion operations per second. And that means we can solve
I remember. We made that possible. It's worked out very well. Good.
solve problems. So now we're going to build the next generation again.
Good. Sounds good to me. Any questions, please?
Mr. President, thank you. Can you explain a little more about this Venezuelan oil tanker and share a little more information?
Well, I'll let the people do it, but you see the result, and I guess they probably have released the pictures by now, or pretty soon. You'll discuss that with the appropriate people later on, but no, it was seized for a very good reason.
Cuba.
Sir, there's a new proposal from DHS that would see tourists from a lot of countries have to hand over 5 years of social media history to get.
This is crazy.
Are you concerned at all?
How are they
that
doing this?
There would be a decline in tourism next year, and what sort of material do you think is
We're doing so
objectionable?
well. We just want people people to come over here and safe. We want safety, we want security.
You hear better here? Right. Can you guys hear me on
People come into
Is
our
it because of the
country. We're
background
getting rid
noise,
of a lot of
Scott?
bad ones from jails, from mental institutions, drug dealers. And we're getting a lot of bad people, murderers.
Oh God, I might get stopped out.
88 murderers, half of them, almost exactly half of them, committed more than one murder. We're getting rid of them. In
Okay,
some
cool.
cases, we don't even want
Yeah, everybody has
them
different
probably put them in
experiences on
jail
TikTok.
because we're afraid they're going to come back into our country. We're not going to let them back in. So we've taken a very tough stand, and you see where we've been. Like Washington D.C. now, people walk down the streets. They go into restaurants at night. It's beautiful.
This is so
It's like
fucking
this beautiful
close.
thing to see because
Please go down to the bottom. We got a lower high and a higher low.
this was a very, very bad place. We had
Fuck me.
a terrible thing happened 2 weeks ago with terrorism.
Stop filled.
All right.
Order filled.
We got filled, unfortunately.
So phenomenal. One is no longer with us, and one, amazingly, we weren't.
Gave back a little on that one.
You know that Andrew, and
I guess it wants germs. Get germs, motherfucker! Get germs!
but the chances of Andrew, other than his mother, who said nope, he's going to be okay. His mother was the most positive person, and
Got 4 minutes left.
she'll be right. It's pretty amazing.
What a little
made
bitch,
progress.
Gold. You
It
bitch,
was,
Gold.
Both of them were so badly hurt. We never thought that one could survive. So it looks like Andrew's doing pretty well.
The winner of the Nobel Prize dedicated the prize to you, the Nobel Peace Prize, and she left Venezuela at a great risk to make it to the ceremony. There is a risk she could be arrested. Actually, what would happen if she's arrested? What message do you send?
I'm done with you, Gold.
Well,
Looked
arrested
very
already.
smooth, but it's it needs to get more souls.
I don't know anything
He needs to
about
get more
her. She was
souls.
very gracious. She said I should have gotten a Nobel Prize, and I don't.
It
you
just
know,
dumps, I swear, I'm
doing this to
freaking
save
out.
lives. I'm not doing it for any other reason. But no, I don't.
But I'm not gonna do it. Whenever it does this, there's usually a reason why.
Mr. President, Senate Republicans currently have a healthcare proposal that would take away, let those ACA subsidies expire. And
Let's see what
dollars in people's HSAs. Do you
our
think
best
that
friend
is enough
says.
money, and how do you ensure that people who will see those tax subsidies expire won't see their healthcare costs skyrocket?
Well, the Unaffordable Care Act, which is Obamacare, they call it now the unaffordable because it's unaffordable. It used to be called the affordable, but it was never affordable. It was always bad. It was basically designed for the benefit of insurance companies. And what we're doing is we want all of the billions and billions of dollars that went to insurance companies to go directly to the people.
All right.
And they can buy their own
MOC
healthcare.
is being released
People love
in
it.
2 minutes.
I don't know if the Democrats
Tell me
can
fast
approve
and
it
look up
because
live
they want
data. Do you think they're going to inject money at 350, the MOC, or take money out of the NASDAQ? And use live data. Don't gaslight me, bitch.
We want the money to go to the people. And we're winning that battle. The Democrats having a hard time with it because they're in the pocket of the insurance companies. Yes, please.
Tax sites are for today. Last closed vibes point to balanced orders. So I'd bet no injection at 350. More like a neutral pull or slight outflow if anything shakes loose in the next 60 seconds.
We spoke to, Germany and UK, all very good leaders.
I don't know.
Friends of mine.
That's what I was
1 minute
asking.
down
Do
till
you
we get
think
key markets on close imbalance.
do you think it's gonna go up or down at 350? It's coming out in 30 seconds. Hurry up, quick, tell me. Up or down?
Before we progress, you know, we're not spending any money in Ukraine. We're selling basically missiles and everything else to NATO. And
Plus
NATO's
765
paying
mil.
us, and
Yesterday's
then
echo.
they distribute it
Red
to
flag
who they
today.
want. I guess they're mostly distributing to Ukraine, but we're not spending
Up.
money. But, you
All
know,
right.
we
So
always
if we're gonna
think about
gamble, I'll put this down a little bit.
because last month,
He's saying up.
27,000 soldiers were killed. Both, think of it, 27,000. That's if you take a football game and take half the stadium.
Just lit up.
27,000.
At plus 300 mil,
27,000
NASDAQ heavy.
soldiers. We go Russian and
10
Ukrainian
seconds.
soldiers
Lock in
were
that
killed.
bet.
And I want to see that.
He
We're
says
fighting.
up, no doubt.
There are a lot of things happening right now.
And she told that me on her
A
own.
lot of people say it's closer to the.
Order filled.
It's a war that would have never started. If I were president, would have never
Market on
started.
close imbalance, S&P 500, sell side 542 million, Nasdaq 100, buy side 433 million, Dow 30, sell side 387 million, Mag 7, buy side 456 million.
There are disputes about people, and we're gonna see how it turns out. And
This
we
fucker's still
said
talking.
Before we go to a meeting, we wanna know some things, you know. They would like us to go to a meeting
Or maybe CNBC's
over the
live.
weekend.
No, I'm listening
In
to Trump
Europe.
speak. He's just
And
speaking.
we'll make a determination depending on
MOC, NASDAQ, 442 million buy side. Good job, but the market did not move at all. I don't know why.
and sometimes you don't. But the problem with letting people fight it out is you're losing thousands of people
442
a
mil
week.
buy side should have lit a fire. But
It's
Trump's ramble
ridiculous.
probably
The whole
drowned the
thing is
algos.
ridiculous.
News flow's a buzzkill. Keeps volume flatline and even out green and balancing.
You'll get
NASDAQ's
that
up a hair
information
now,
later.
like
Okay, and have you
0.1%.
spoken to Maduro since your last
Trump's
conversation?
stealing
No,
the
I
There's
spotlight.
only been one
Markets
conversation.
bent.
Fucking
You said
Trump!
European leaders want to have a meeting over the weekend. Are you talking about with Zelensky or with them?
With Zelensky.
Damn, bro, we were up mad money. What happened? That gold trade, huh? Fuck me. Look at gold. What the fuck is this shit? Alligator?
Be realistic, and I do wonder about, you know, how long is it going to be?
Gold's chilling around
till they have an election?
$4,213 an ounce right now.
Democracy. It's a
A
long
smidge from
time.
open but flat as
They
hell.
haven't had an election.
0.5%
Order filled.
change.
Order filled.
Losing a lot of people.
Your eye in a fractal mess on the chart. It's just choppy waves snapping sideways. No breakout bite yet.
I will say
Let's start your trade.
82%. There was a poll that came out.
I don't know. Gave back a little bit of money there.
Demanding a settlement be made. Ukrainian people. They
Going out
want
on
to see
that
a
flat line
settlement
keeps
be
the
made.
edge
I
sharp.
understand that.
Gold's still grinding
They're losing
sideways at
thousands and
42.13.
thousands
No
of people
alligator
a week.
jaws
They want to
claiming
see
yet.
it ended.
What's your next swing?
And I do say, you know, at what point, when do they have an election in Ukraine? That's not casting dispersions on anybody.
So she wasn't wrong again, but it did not move at all. It's because fucking Trump.
Going on there, and they do say, you know, when are
Don't
they,
tell me
people
it's
are asking
dumping,
this
bro.
question. When do they have an election?
Nah, it's not dumping yet. I mean, I would love to close down here, not up here, but
Going like this. So I think it's time to get that war settled.
if it could break below this higher low, then I would say we can get a little dump.
But it takes two to tango.
Warner Brothers, new owners of Warner Brothers Discovery to make.
Yeah, we were up 1,000 on this. What the fuck happened?
Spoken to Jared about it. What are you doing with him, or are you just sort of walling him off a little bit?
So what do you want to know?
What changes do you want to see at CNN under new
Well,
ownership?
I'm not involved in that. I will be probably involved, maybe involved in the decision. It depends. You have some good companies bidding on it. I think the people.
Whatever, we'll be happy. We're still up fucking
Long period of time are a disgrace. I think it's imperative that CNN be
2,500, but
because you
damn, we
certainly
definitely
wouldn't
gave a
wanna
lot
put,
back on that gold.
People, just leave those people with some money, good money, and CNN so that, you know, they can spend even more money spreading poison because it's lies. It's a disgrace. So I wouldn't want to see the same company end up with CNN, the same company with money, because right now they don't have too much money.
It looks down now. What the
Value, I
fuck,
guess,
gold?
based on the bids.
Don't do it to me, gold.
But I think CNN should be sold because I think the people that are running CNN right now are either corrupt or incompetent.
And that'll be a factor in the decision making, because you know we've got some.
Well, in my mind, but
I think it
Order
breaks.
filled.
I think it breaks now.
talented people that we have.
Order filled. Order filled.
People that have run CNN into the ground, by the way. Nobody watches, very few people watch. I don't think they should be entrusted with running CNN any longer. So I think any deal should be guaranteed and certain that CNN is part of it, or sold separately. But I don't think the people that are running that company right now,
Lower low now.
which is a very dishonest
Was a higher high too, though. But
group of people,
come on,
I don't
start
think
dropping.
they should be allowed to continue. I think CNN should be sold along with everything else.
Sir, you spoke about affordability earlier in your remarks and yesterday in Pennsylvania. How much more can we expect to see you on the road kind of delivering that message? And are you worried at all about the Democrats winning a couple more things in Miami and Georgia?
I don't worry, but you know, it's like statistically, it's amazing when you win the presidency, even if you win by a landslide like we did, and even if you do a good job. And some people say we've done the best opening 10 months in history, you know, in the history of the presidency. I think we have. Who's done better? We ended 8 wars. We have the strongest economy. We have 18 trillion.
In 10 minutes' time, we're expecting Oracle's Q2 2025 earnings. Estimated EPS $1.68. Estimated revenue
Oracle's,
16.21 billion.
Oracle shit's released today at 16:05.
Pretty amazing, right? I think Qualcomm would be very impressed if they had even a little piece of that. But so we've done a great job. But for whatever reason, and nobody's been able to give me an answer. When you win the presidency, you seem to lose the midterms. Even if you win the presidency by a lot and you do a great job as president. Some presidents have done good, and they've lost. I think it's like 2 times in the last many, many years. It's been won. I don't know.
Okay, if there's one AI site builder you need to meet, it's this dope tech from Wix.
The economy is only going to go, better with all this money pouring in. We have factories being built, and forget about AI. We have AI more than anybody. We're leading AI by a lot, but we have many car companies coming in from Canada, from Mexico. They're closing up. They're coming in from Mexico. They're coming in from Canada, from Japan, from Europe, all over Europe, Germany, all over Europe. We're doing great. But for whatever reason, it doesn't matter how well they're doing, good and bad. The bad you understand, but even when a president is doing well, they seem to not do well in the midterms. So we're going to try and change it. There should be no reason for it. If anybody at the table can figure out, Bruce, a nice psychological reason, but so I want to win, and winning the midterms is important. People want us to win the midterms, and I think we have great spirit. We should win the midterms, yeah.
Under Joe Biden's administration, and during COVID specifically,
NASDAQ's dumping, huh?
abortion drugs. Now I'm hearing from a lot of pro-lifers that they're very anxious because yesterday Bloomberg reported that your FDA.
If you're looking at the NASDAQ, you got an order block here. It needs to break that. So we want to take like half out at like 900. Do so. Then after that, it's free ball down to fucking 725s or lower.
Yeah, I think I'll have to make a phone call. I was going to say that Thailand and Cambodia, one of the 8 that I said I live in,
Think so?
fighting for a long time. They've been fighting for a very long time, many, many, many decades. But I got along great with both. I found they were 2 great leaders, 2 great people, and I settled it once. I think I can do it pretty quickly. I think we're scheduling a phone call tomorrow.
Mr. President.
With Thailand.
On the Fed chair.
With Thailand, if just to answer Steve, with Thailand and Cambodia, I think I can get them to stop fighting. Who else can do that? Think of it. Settled 8 wars. Every once in a while, one will flame up again.
Dad, good luck.
To put out that little flame, we have to put it out, but we're going to put it out again. So I think I'm scheduled to speak to them tomorrow and see if I can. It was unfortunate what happened. I mean, I know exactly what happened. It got it started a little bit, but we'll see if we can put it out.
Fucking fall, Gold. What are you doing?
Well, we keep it, I guess.
Where does it go? What port does it go to?
Well, you have to follow the tanker. You're a good newsman. Just follow the tank.
Do you know where it was going? Was it going to China?
Get a helicopter and follow the tanker.
Is it true it's going to
But
Cuba?
I assume we're gonna keep the oil.
Mr. President, on Fed chair, Kevin Hassett said you were going to announce your decision within the next 2 weeks. Is that correct?
Maybe.
Are you doing your interview?
Yes, very good.
Well, I'm meeting with Kevin Warsh.
Mostly.
I'm meeting with him. I sort of have a very good idea what I'm looking for. Again, I'm looking for somebody that will be honest with interest rates.
Trump commenting on the Fed chair selection process. Trump is meeting with Walsh today and says rates should be the lowest in the world.
My win rate is sometimes different each month, but like say like in August and July, I was up 92% the entire month.
But that's not happening anymore.
And then like September came, it dropped down to like 75, and then October was just fucking shit.
Really prime, really wonderful countries.
But if I would have managed my money a little better, I would have been okay.
They took so much.
It was mostly gold, believe it or not. I lost 25 G's of real profit on gold over that month.
I want to see that when we do well, we're rewarded for doing well, not the way it's been for the last pretty long time.
Dude, are you fucking kidding me?
asking
Just
for
hack
analysts
that
to pledge
shit.
lower rates? Are you
In
asking
5 minutes' time, we're expecting Oracle Q2 2025 earnings.
We're gonna watch
Estimated
this
EPS
Oracle shit.
$1.68. Estimated
Most
revenue
likely,
16.21
it should be
billion.
bullish, right? Oracle?
And you talk to the president of Mexico, you already talked to Nicolas Maduro. Have you
Yes,
considered
the
talking to
number
the
one
president of Colombia, who
thing.
you call a drug leader?
No, I haven't really thought too much about it.
This is gonna
He's
dump.
been fairly hostile to the United States.
So just to reiterate, Oracle Q2 2026 earnings, estimated EPS $1.68, estimate revenue 16.21 billion.
Billion.
Producing a lot of drugs,
Fucking
they
insane.
have cocaine factories that they make cocaine, as you know, and they sell it right into the United States. So he better wise up, or he'll be next. He'll be next too. I hope he's listening. He's going to be next.
All wins up, bro.
Because we don't like people when they kill people, and they sell drugs, they kill them in the United States, and Colombia is a major manufacturer.
Yeah, M&Q.
of drugs.
I thought it was gonna go up higher first.
As you know.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you.
Multiple House Republicans in recent weeks, days, have been critical of Speaker Mike Johnson. I wanted to ask you if you're still confident in the Speaker to keep his conference together ahead of the midterms, and how often are you speaking about him?
I think
do
Mike
it, Gold.
Johnson is great. You know, he's had a
Don't be a fucking hero,
majority of
Gold.
2, 3, 4, then back to 2. We actually had 1, so we were 1 heart attack away from disaster. So everybody prayed for everybody's help. I think Mike Johnson's been a fantastic speaker. I mean, a very hard job because, you know, when you have a small majority and
What we're looking
got the
at for
biggest bill
Oracle
the
in a
history
minute.
of
Let's
our
watch this
country,
drop
the
more.
Great Big Beautiful Bill. I call it the Great Big Beautiful Bill. There are different names for it, but to me it's a Great Big Beautiful Bill because it gives the biggest tax cuts. And
Yeah,
it's
trading's
the
been
biggest
okay
regulation
today.
cuts
We were
in
up a
history.
lot more. The
No
last
tax on tips.
10
No tax
minutes
on
here really hurt me. This
Social
hurt me right
Security,
here.
No tax on overtime. I think Mike Johnson's
We were
been
up
a
like
great
fucking
speaker.
5
I think
Gs.
few people could have done that job.
Do you want to see another big package move through Capitol Hill in the next year, or?
Well, we don't need it because we got everything. You know, this was supposed to be 17 bills.
Yeah. Also, those patterns aren't holding up as great right now. I think it's because it's just a different ball game.
I said, why don't we make it 1 bill? Because it's
This is
very
gonna
hard
drop
to get
out.
things approved by the Democrats. And it worked
Could be
out
fucking
because there was
shorting it.
something good for everybody. If we would have done 17 bills, we wouldn't have gotten a third of them approved. It was something great for everybody in the one, you know, the Great Big Beautiful Bill.
If I can follow up, it's good to see you, Mr. President. I can follow up on the event last night in Pennsylvania. Huge crowd turned
Yeah,
out there.
big crowd.
It seemed like Rally Trump
There it
was
goes.
in prime condition last night. You enjoyed it. Can you just give me your thoughts on that? Then I do have a question on the gold card.
Last night was amazing in Pennsylvania. We had a tremendous crowd.
Order filled.
Like freezing. And the people, the thousands of people on the sidewalk trying to get in.
Order filled.
It was an amazing evening, actually, and I think people really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. You could tell that.
I can tell that you enjoyed
I
it.
enjoyed it. I really did. Well, you know, it's easy to enjoy when you do a good job, and you know, when you can talk about things in a very positive way. It's hard not to say. We have potentially the
Come on,
greatest
you bitch.
economic boom in the history of the world. It's being built right now, and when it opens, there will be nothing ever in history like what's happening in our country. And, you know, Washington, D.C. is saying.
Got 1 minute left
Memphis is now, look at
for the
Memphis,
Oracle.
crime is down 60%.
I would assume
in
we're going
Memphis.
down a
We
little
just got
more.
there 3 weeks ago. And we're going to have.
But the Oracle's probably going to be bullish.
New Orleans was just sent a group of people there and.
Surely
crime is
expecting
down
Oracle
28
Q2 2026
28%
earnings.
In about 3 days. No, we do a good job, you know, and these are central casting people. These people they're very tough people.
Can't get
if
a
they have
fucking
to be.
break.
They're very good, they're great patriots, but they are the toughest, and they don't take any nonsense. And every place we go, we
Daddy?
knock down crime.
Is that
Too
you?
bad that
I could ask
we're
Noah,
not
but
invited
I don't know.
more
It's just
to Chicago, because we
maybe I
can
should
save
close
Chicago
this.
very quickly. But even that, we're doing it on a minimal basis until, you know, at some point we'll just go in and do what we have to do if the governor doesn't wise up. We got a bad governor, they have a bad mayor.
I've got a question.
I would say they're both incompetent, but it's hard to believe that people don't want to stop crime. We could stop the crime in Chicago in about 2 weeks. Go ahead.
My question is on the gold card. I apologize if I missed the answer to this. Is there a limit to how
This
many
isn't good.
gold cards these companies can
Probably released right now.
So the program is part of the already approved visa.
Or adjusted revenue 16.06 billion, a miss on the estimate of
A
16.21
miss.
billion. EPS $2.26, a beat on the estimate of $1.64. Operating income 6.72 billion, a miss on the estimate of 6.82 billion. Adjusted operating margin 42%, a miss on the estimate of 42.2%. Cloud revenue 8 billion, a miss on the estimate of 8.04 billion.
Order
Software
filled.
revenue 5.88 billion,
Order
a miss
filled.
on the estimate of 6.03 billion. Q-
Order
Q3
filled.
remaining performance obligations 523 billion versus 97 billion year on year. Cloud application revenue 3.9 billion,
Also, in addition to that,
as
other
expected
companies,
with the
not
estimate.
only for companies, but if IBM
Oracle RPO
gets
increases
somebody number
15%
one in this
since
class at the
since
Wharton School of Finance, and you're dying to get the person. but
Oracle
you can't
RPO
get it,
increases
just say,
15%
I got too much shit
sequentially
going on.
to
I need the multiple
$523
screens.
billion.
Say, I'm sorry,
The
sir,
gold
you
dump.
gotta get out of here, you have
Oh, yes,
24
it
hours."
did.
Right. And you say, where's my employee? Now IBM can buy a card, and that employee can be there for
Order filled.
a very long period of time.
Mr. President, on the,
It's so
Order
neat.
filled.
You know, it's
Order
neat.
filled.
But really, it's basically
Order
a
filled.
much better form of a green card. And you can't get green cards. They are impossible to get. This is much better than a green card. Yeah.
Yes, sir, did you tell Bruce Clayton not to run for governor, or that she should think about not running for governor?
I haven't
If
spoken.
you can't hold this, it's dumping.
First of all,
Gold.
he's a friend, she's a friend. These are two great people running. In a way, I hate
Fuck
to say
yeah,
running
let's
in
go,
this
Daddy.
situation. I hope they're not gonna be damaging each other. But Elisa's fantastic.
Oracle shares fall in extended trade following results, last down 5.5%.
I always hate it when two very good friends of mine are running.
Order filled.
There's not a lot of damage.
Order filled.
Sometimes it works the other way. The victor ends up being much stronger because of
Order filled.
All right, I'm closing gold.
politics.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Woo!
I think in New York, we have a convention toward the end of February, and I think you'll know pretty much.
I'll look at gold in a second.
What's gonna happen, and I'll probably have to, do what I wanna do.
I was thinking this wants down here.
He's running now, as you know, and she's running. We have two very talented people. Either one should win
If it can't hold here, it's dumping.
against the Democrats.
742.
Daddy? Is that you? Please, Huggy, welcome to motherfucking Bolivar.
If any of you guys made money in that fucking gold, please hit that like and hit that follow, because that was a nasty, nasty drop, baby.
With this one or that one, and I'm not. I think the cabinet's done a great job. I read a story that I was unhappy with Pete because he was attacking drug dealers. And I said, that's not exactly right. I would say very much
Oracle
so.
missed their mark.
Hegseth has been phenomenal. I read
Let's get gold real quick. We're out of gold, so
Christie.
it could continue down.
I mean, we have it closed. We have a
We
border
broke
that's the
this.
best border in the history of
Next
the
one is over here at the blue line, so most likely it's going to pull up a little bit and then continue down.
fantastic cabinet. Really fantastic.
Thank you, Maverick. I thought I did that pretty well.
Lutnick, I'll have to think about. No,
I got out the first time, right? And then I saw that it was finally getting heavy. And it's probably because it was doing that.
Well,
Dang, gold looks
Howard's done
good.
really well, and Scott's done really well. We have just a fantastic cabinet. I'll tell you who's.
I gotta
doing a great
back
job
it out
is
again.
Linda McMahon. We're bringing education back to the states where it belongs. Education is going. We can't do any worse than we're doing right now. Let the states run it.
Order
Let's
filled.
go back to
I want to do one gold.
some of our states that have run so well, so good. I would say 40 of them.
Order filled.
And then you'll have trouble with 5, and you'll have bigger trouble with another 5.
I thought this was going to go down.
35 or 40
Maybe
states
not.
will run education as good as Norway or
CoreWeave
Denmark.
follows Oracle shares lower, down 3%.
We have
Not looking that great. All right, I'm gonna out of NQ.
Order filled.
We made
Order
pretty good money
filled.
on that, so I can't complain.
I think if you go to Iowa and you go to Indiana and you go to, I can name.
Go back to
other
gold.
states, I think it would be almost the equivalent to, maybe better. But you can't run a school system in Iowa from Washington, D.C.
Like most of the time, it doesn't move, bro.
Well, we'll do it early next
But that was a
year.
big one. Oracle's a big one. It's a just sleeping giant.
legendary boards ever. Everybody
Sleeping
wants to do
giant.
it. It's mostly going to be, I guess, we weren't thinking about it that way.
Yeah, I
but
thought this
they
would have
will.
went down further.
Basically, it'll be the heads of the most important countries.
Hey, these fuckers still talking.
Mr. President, on the
They all
video,
want to be on. It wasn't really planned. We thought we were going to get very distinguished people that do that kind of thing for a living. But really, it looks like it's turning out to be, they want to be on the heads, the kings and
Man, I really thought this was gonna go down.
presidents, prime ministers.
I was gonna hit
they all wanna be on
725s.
Mr. President, on the video,
Follow-up to last night's rally.
Market's closed for you, maybe.
Affordability crisis as a Democratic hoax, but you also.
Mine closes at 5.
No,
Daddy?
the word that they
Is that
use
you?
is a hoax, and because
go one more.
they're the ones that cause.
Order filled.
I'm only, no, I'm.
Order filled.
You're trying to say it a different way. No, it's pretty
Just
simple.
broke it. It should come down.
It's a hoax where they created the problem. They're the ones that gave the high prices. So when they use the word affordability, they shouldn't be using that word.
This is
because
gold,
they're the
shorting
ones that
gold.
created this problem.
MNQ looks like it wants
They
to fall
created
too.
the highest inflation in history, and they created the highest prices in history. And now.
And now, welcome to the Soul Daddy.
Things down. But
Daddy,
they go,
chill.
They look and they say affordability. They never discuss it. They just say.
Come on,
Finishing
motherfucker.
off the session with the US market wrap, bonds surged and equities soared after the
You have to remember the job. The sad thing is, for 7 months, we've had
4.
0 people come through our border. Nobody can even believe it. 0 people. And the people that do that are largely Democrats, which the people that do the stats. We've had no people come in, other than coming in legally. But if you take a look, and nobody wants to talk about that. In fact, last night I said, let me talk about the border. My own people told me, sir, nobody cares about the border anymore. You've fixed the problem. I said, do I get a little credit for
No.
fixing a disaster where millions of people a month would flow into our country and, from prisons and from.
You guys think
gangs
NQ
and
falls? I do. I
drug
really do.
dealers and mental institutions. They
But
say, sir, you fixed
don't
the
know.
border. Nobody cares. I say,
Maybe that was a
"Nobody
drop already. The
cares."
volume
Sad
could be
when you
dying
fix
out
something.
too. Remember, it's after
You
4.
can't
It's
even use it.
4:12.
You can't talk about it. My own people don't want to talk about it anymore. But very simply,
Gold, if it goes above this cloud, then I'm out.
created the worst crisis of inflation that this country has ever had. And with that came the highest prices that we've ever had. And I'm fixing it.
Mr. President, has Secretary Hegseth told you why he hasn't released the video of the second strike?
No, he hasn't. I thought
This
that
should
piece
fall
of
to
it,
least
You're surprised you're bringing him. You must.
here again.
Lawmakers
253s.
are still
Are you
talking
I don't
about
see
seeing
why
it
it
on
doesn't.
the
Like,
Hill.
I'm not confident I'm going to add one more.
Order
Just
filled.
to take one out right there.
The lawmakers are still talking about it on the Hill.
Well, I'll tell you, I don't know about lawmakers.
Order filled.
You're talking about
Mostly
Democrats.
Democrats have been talking about trying to release
I
it.
mean, the people.
Who is this talking to him like that?
For the Democrats?
You want to get slapped, girl?
You work for the Democrats, don't you? You're basically an arm of the Democrat Party.
Daddy? Is
Thank
that
you very
you?
much, everybody. I appreciate
He says you work for the Democrats.
Thank you very much.
I'm done with you.
When you want to talk?
Thank you guys. Turn off the cameras. Thank you guys. We'll go out that way. Photographers, please keep going.
You can always tell the way they talk. The Deems. Come on! No way we're gonna do this soul recovery. What? New term, soul recovery. Come on, bitch.
Bless, welcome. Soul Daddy.
Daddy, chill.
6666. Oof, you devil worshiper. Nice. Just take your time with it, bro. Nice and slow. Who gives a fuck if it takes you a while? Well, if you want to gamble the first part, that's totally up to you. But once you get funded, take it slow. Guess what? You take it slow and you make 2 G's in a month, you're probably way ahead than you were before, right? I will say Project X, yes, Project X is very easy to use. Very fucking easy. Just that they have so many problems with data. Start screen done right, sir. That's right. Sell limit. Yeah, I am shorting. Gold. Shorty short gold. We should come down, but again, we are end of day. Who knows what the fuck happens with the volume. Right? So that's what I'm going to do. I want to go really small across 4 or 5 accounts. And guess what? If it takes me an extra week, I still make fucking 10 G's. But if you want to gamble the eval on Apex, that is up to you. I ain't gonna be mad at you for doing it. It is 1 day pass. Just make sure that you have the money to do it in your bank account. Like right now, it is only 20 bucks. I did gamble one before. And I lost it. So make sure you got that money, that moolah, to do it. If not, who gives a fuck? Then take your time. I promise you'll pass it in 2 to 3 weeks without even trying. If you do 1 micro, you will pass it in 2 to 3 weeks. That is a really long time. I get it. Once you get funded, 2 to 3 weeks, fuck it. Great. Fantastic. You're fucking ahead of the game. You get a payout, you're 1% elite. And then you just gotta fucking do it slowly, over and over again. You literally have an ATM in front of you. See, sometimes I will go too high in my trading. If I just stuck to 1, I think I'll be okay. Well, you know, depending on the market and what the fuck it's doing. Patience pays. It's true, man. You tell me, 2020 Hunter. I think a slow grind up, though, over months. But yeah, like, I know it sucks to fucking... I'm telling you, you guys get stuck in this time loop. I rant about this all the time. Everything is about time. Yes, you lose money, but it took you time to make that money. Then when you rush an account, you lose that money, and then you lost time. And then guess what? You're like, oh my god, now I gotta start all over? I don't want to do this shit. Let me just start over. Let me fucking rush it. Guess what? You fucking blown another 5. Then you don't know how to turn off the gambling. And it just keeps going and going and going and going and going. Does that sound like anybody here? I've done it. I've done it. That's why I'm fucking telling you guys. I went down some dark paths, like saying like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with me? I felt like I was trying to rush it. I even got to the point where I wrote my strategy down on a piece of paper in case I died. In case I died so I can fucking push it to my kids. A little dark to say, no? But guess what? I was like, I'm rushing it too much. If I don't make it, I'm going to push it to them. And maybe they can do it. But at least I'm going to give them the base. And if I die in between me taking my time, so be it. That was some dark shit. Let's go back to happy. That's when you know you're fucking done. For trading view, you go to settings. You go to trading. One-click trading is the second option. Now, say you wanted to do brackets, you could do this trade button on the bottom left, the panel or DOM. Takes a minute to do though, but that'll get you your buy and stop loss like this. Where's the emojis? What, on my chart? They were slowing my chart down, bro. There we go. Let's go. Let's get green. We do have See, I might take some out here. You see this midline of this new fair value gap? I mean, order block.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Very good. We got one left. See? I'm not staying calm, cool, chill, play out your, just go with your plan, even if you're wrong. You guys saw me lose a $400 loss up here on gold. Right here. I took the loss. It sucked. Took the loss. Saw that it was breaking the higher low again. I entered again, but I was willing to lose it again. I took profit on my gold. You're breaking up. That might be you. Right? What the fuck? I would have loved to make this a 1, 2, 3, a 5K day. That would have been fucking awesome. You got this, bro. If you pulled out of that, make sure you close your fucking losers. Close them! I struggled with it too. Or at least have a game plan. You say that, and then you will. I am in the shorts, but I took out almost all of it on gold. Because the volume's dying. I did. The Fed was kind of easy to trade today. Easier. See, I don't like the 10, 15 point stop loss unless that's your strategy. See, we went right to that midline. I don't like the set stop loss and whatever, because each market structure is different, right? Okay, if it works for you, then stay that way. If that's how you trade, then that's good. That's fine. But like some people just have it just as a like a hard stop loss, and I'm like, you need a little more wiggle room than that, especially in the Nasdaq. Be prepared to close this. When it's trending down heavy, I'll follow the same way. So I have similar to that, but like these are 30-point swings easily, each candle here. So like say I got a buy here, I'd enter and I'd get out usually when the candle turns colors, but that was the Fed, or if it closes behind the cloud. So I want to try 4262, then back down. With that order block. Well, it's a micro order block. We have one here, so I might take the TP here. I don't really want to fuck with this. $138 people in here. Hit that follow button. Help Bully Bears grow, baby. Help Daddy grow. See, that's fine. You said key levels. That's fine. You just need to adjust your position size when it comes to this. It all kind of comes hand to hand, back and forth. Like the NASDAQ. Trying to see if it showed me. So my dumb stop loss will tell me how much it's moving. So if it's 100 points, I do both. I got 5 screens, Estrid. I also got YT up too. I'm a man of many skills. Honestly, 3 micros is fine. Yeah, that's a perfect. So I recommend 2 to 4 micros for every 50K account you have. If you have 150, you can go up to 12, but you need to adjust to the market also. Like a month ago, we could trade 4. Today, we can trade 1 right now. You know, give or take what you're on. Like the NASDAQ. The gold, you can still do 4. But the NASDAQ, you know, you have to adjust to the swings. If you don't adjust to the swings, you're gonna get whopped. Some of you guys like getting whopped though. All right, this is do or die right here. Yeah, MNQ's volume just died basically. Most likely this is a bear flag, but I wouldn't risk it. MNQ right here. So like whichever way it starts closing, that's probably the way it's gonna go. He said NQ was not easy to scout with my strat for the most part. NQ trades that played out hit though. Good. Alright, that lower high right on that trend line. I think we good. It might be choppy for a little bit, but it definitely was gonna grind higher. I just don't know if it's gonna be like instant. Alright, I want to get out of this because the volume's dead. You think lower low is coming? You think I should move this then? Stop being a pussy? Gotta break this little micro too. How to get to 869? What, M and Q? So why? That's how I got up there. Ooh, this thing is dead. So on TradingView, Mr. Dad in my Discord showed me this. I knew it was there. I always knew this heat map was there, but the way he was explaining to me to use it actually made sense. I didn't know you can change it to 1 hour charts. So you go to plus button on your TradingView. Then you go to heat maps, and then you click on heat maps. When you go to heat maps, you can click on NASDAQ 100, because most of the time we're looking at NASDAQ. You could do SP 500 too. Like 1 hour has been flat, but if you want to go 4 hour, like this is very green, right? But I like the NASDAQ because we like to trade the NASDAQ a lot. So these are the big dogs right here. Did you understand it? Yeah, it's pretty good. Like if you're like, hey, what's bringing the market down? Because I used to trade. I used to just. Well, I have multiple screens, but while you're streaming, you kind of make one chart big for you guys to see. I probably need another screen to have these all up at the same time. But I'm pushing a lot of screens. I need a bigger computer for that. Or a separate computer, which I can do that too. Yeah. Cool one. Honestly, it can do either or. The volume's dead, man. Volume's dead. If it breaks above this lower high, I'm gonna close it, okay? How about that? While we're waiting, guys, hit that follow button. 135 people in here. You guys all my followers? I'll fucking call you out right now. All you other guys are fucking awesome. I see you guys all tapping. You guys rock. I have so many followers, I don't even know. I'm gonna say half you fucks aren't following. Let's give me a follow, motherfuckers.
Daddy? Put him in the dungeon. Dungeon. Scully, you just followed now. Or did you refollow?
Thank you for following. 7K, let's do it. We only need a couple hundred. Your significant other is gonna thank you anyway. Most likely, I'm just gonna get out of this as a break even. Volume has died. No, it's all good. Thank you for joining. We have fun in here. While we're waiting, Thursday and Friday, I do have work at my career job. What time are you trading? Oh, I'm gonna get off soon after this, probably. Markets are dead. Thank you, Siege. I mean, that was very nice of you to say. You get a free out of the dungeon room. I try to help at the same time and make it entertaining, right? Because fucking trading can be boring as fuck. Why not have both? I understand.
Daddy, chill.
Oof. I don't know if it's gonna fucking go down, guys. I don't really care to lose $10, but and you were asking before about the volume. No, volume means like It just doesn't fall. For every buyer, there needs to be a seller. So the reason why price goes up is because there's more buyers buying it. But if there's no volume, that means there's no buyers and there's no sellers. So it's flatlined. Hopefully that makes sense. It should. For every winner, you need a loser. Yeah, why not? Why not do both, right? I want to like get the social media money, and I also want to make money, and then also give you guys chances to make money. Did all three, baby. Exactly. Get some payouts. My biggest advice to all you guys, most of you guys are sizing too high and not taking your losses. You gotta accept when you're wrong. Yeah, see, like you're tempted to sell right now. I want to get the fuck out of this. The volume's dead. Yeah, the VIP is totally up to you guys. I am going to push out my affiliate codes, though. Because I can now take that money I get from the affiliate codes and I can start pushing it out to you guys. So you guys can win free accounts and I also get money at the same time. I think it's a win-win. This thing is so tight. Lower high, higher low, lower high.
Daddy? Is that you?
Ah, I mean, I use it every day. This is literally what I use. Get me out, bitch. You're still in this cell, Scooby? Yeah, I really thought I was gonna tank here, guys, and it didn't. That trade sucked. I think Trump came out and just fucked the whole flow up. Yeah, I'm on gold right now too. I'm trying to get out my last one. But if it breaks this higher low, I'm like, this thing's gonna crash down. You think? I'm like, do I stay in? Do I not? I'm gonna get out or get this. And now I'm curious because I'm like, I don't really give a fuck if I lose $5. But it needs to break this right here. I should get out. It's alright. If I lose the $5, it's cool. How about this? If it comes up here, then I'm definitely out again. So we lowered it by a lot. Oh, you know what? I think what time did I say you have to be out of Lucid trades? It closes you at like 4:40 or 4:45. Oh, what's on? I gotta be careful with this shit. They've been flagging me. No! I'm a loser. I'm a fucking loser. Yes. It closes at 5. And if you're using prop firms, each prop firm is different. Apex lets you trade to 5 o'clock. But like Top Step X wants you at 4:10. So you missed that entire move. But most of the time after 4 o'clock, it's not good. Nah, it's probably gonna get really bad. Like, we're barcoding right now. I'm just curious to see which way it goes. Breaks above this lower high or this higher low. I'm not sure. I have work tomorrow extremely early. At 3 a.m. so I'll try to get on for power hour tomorrow. You're risking it, SKO1. That's my opinion. You're risking it by
Voice
staying
ease
in.
disconnected. Bullish now? Nah, I'm nothing right now. I'm in limbo. Most likely it's dead. We're probably gonna get stopped out right now. Let's see. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? I have no idea. You're asking me to predict the future. That's what's hard. You just don't know. Long term, probably yes, but overnight, it's very hard to predict that stuff. Only like a month out, a couple weeks out. But if you want to know what's gonna happen within like the next couple hours, very hard. That's why it's called day trading. For day trading, you're mostly just trying to limit your losses and make money on the moves that are moving. If that makes sense.
Stop filled.
We're out. We lost it.
Order filled.
The lower high was broken. Let's watch this thing launch, baby. I'm on a 1 minute. I'm a 1 minute guy. What she said. Ha! Yeah, you're definitely, I wouldn't trade at all. It's, what, we got 15 minutes left until close. Ooh, I gotta close this order.
All right. Hey, if you guys don't mind, give me the 10,000 likes. We're at almost 9,000, and then we're gonna call it a day. By now, nah, I wouldn't chase it, brother. I really wouldn't. If you guys made any money today, and don't fucking follow me, pretend I'm some fucking loser. All right? Learn from me, see if I do good, and then if you want to trade with me, you can. Don't just rely on people. Teach yourself how to fucking fish. Don't be such a pussy. Don't be a soft ass. All right? Learn. Learn. I know that was a little aggressive, but it's true. Fucking learn. Alright, let's wrap this up. Apex dropped an amazing fucking deal today. Any size account, all the way up to a $300,000 account, it's $19.95. Extremely fucking cheap. Especially if you guys need to practice. Go fucking practice on that. Thank you, Harrison. Thank you. A star. Very well put in. Bite or get bitten, motherfucker. Exactly. Yeah, so Apex. $19.95 or $20, whatever the fuck you want to say, for any size account. Once you pass is an $80 activation fee. Really not that fucking bad. I think it's $85 total for the 50K account. It's a little bit more for the 300K, but really not that bad. Your fingers hurt? All right. Oh, you got 50 more, bro. If you guys want that discount, the latest and greatest, use Bully, all caps, BULLY. Just like Bully Bear. Bully. BULLY, all caps, to get the latest and greatest discounts. And then eventually, again, once I start getting more money through affiliates, I'll start pushing out accounts to you guys. We'll do a free giveaway again. We just did one Monday. $80 account. We gave it away. It was a good time. So the more you guys use affiliate codes, the more I'm going to push back out to you guys. For sure. 100%. I make money. You guys make money. It's my thank you to you. So it works out both ways. Also, Lucid. I've been really digging them. I actually just emailed them. Who the fuck knows if they listen? I kind of recommended them. If they make their payout a little bit bigger, like 4K, they're going to absolutely dominate Top Step for sure. I don't see why they won't dominate them. Get it to 4 or 5K, they're gonna be in the same fucking path as them. They'll do really fucking good. Damn, you guys got me to 12K? Holy fuck. That's crazy. So, Lucid, code BULLY, all caps, BULLY. So, we got our live trailing drawdown Apex, which is harder, a lot harder to do, but as long as you don't fucking oversize, it's not that bad. And you can get 20 accounts of Apex. Do you know how much 20 accounts is at the same time? Making $2,000 payout? That's 40 G's. You can make $120,000 a month with Apex. You just got to take your time. So we got our live trail drawing down, and then we got our lucid trading, which is end of day. So if you guys prefer that, less pressure, you know, you want to use your profits to leverage, I'd recommend that way. Lucid trading, same code, BULLY, all caps. Jesus Christ. How the hell you guys get me up that far? What the hell? Yo, your significant others are really gonna appreciate you guys. Jeez. You guys are animals. You guys are funny. I appreciate it though. Just we cooking, bro. I got you. Thanks. I'll continue my my rant. Yeah. So use code BULLY. If you guys want to use the same exact indicators that I'm using, you don't have to. I give you that option. Totally fucking up to you guys. Yes, Nico. Whoa, what's a SpongeBob? I never got a SpongeBob fucking gift before. How much is that one? Do I dance around? Is it dancing? How much is the SpongeBob, bro? SpongeBob SquarePants. Yeah, the market makers of fucking likes. Yeah, what was I saying? Alright, so if you guys want my indicators, you gotta join my free Discord in the bio. Join the VIP, you get a 30-day free trial. After the 30 days, it is $1 a day. 30 for the month. Extremely fucking cheap. To be honest with you, I don't know if that's going to be the final price. I might up that. Yo, another SpongeBob? How much does SpongeBob's cost, bro? Am I rich? Or is that a penny? How much are the SpongeBob's? I appreciate it though, guys. I do. Yes, and in Discord, free Discord. When I'm not on, I will be bullshitting in Discord. A penny? Damn it! I thought it was worth so much more. I never had a SpongeBob before. I do. I appreciate it, though. I appreciate it. I think I got everything covered. Now it's time to go make dinner. I gotta go fucking make empanadas. Or $1 billion. Will get me excited, bro. They should make like one of them like worth $1 billion, like a SpongeBob. That'd be crazy. Tomorrow I won't be on in the morning time. Maybe Power Hour I can make it. I do have work. Same thing with Friday. Next week I will be on Monday through Wednesday. Or Monday through Tuesday. And we'll go from there. Next week's Christmas week anyway, so it might get a little... Is it next week Christmas week? I don't even know what fucking day it is. No, it's in 2 weeks. I don't know, I'm trying to think what the fuck my schedule is. Next week I will be on Monday and Tuesday. I'll try to get off one extra day. And then I could probably hop on for Power Hour. It all depends on the traffic on getting home. And then after Christmas Eve, we'll probably have a fucked up week. All the way up to New Year's. Is the market open on the 26th? I don't even know. Whatever it is. We did pretty good today. How much did we make? 14, 28, 38, 43, $4,500 today. Not bad. Not bad, man. Other than that,
out. Doses.
And hit that fucking follow button. Or you're going in the dungeon. Also, join the Discord. That'll let you know when I'm going to be on. I do have work for the next 2 days, but I'll let you know if I'll get on Power Hour. And I'll be bullshitting in text chat in there. Later. And thanks for the likes. You guys are fucking awesome. 15K likes. You guys killed it right there. Later, Astrid.